Hello, welcome back. So we have a special and requested one for everyone.
Hello, punks! It's Dr. Luke.
So we have Dr. Luke Blaxhill playing against Pash. We have two YouTubers. They're going to be battling it out while this YouTuber can sit back and drink some beers while we watch him. How's it going, everybody in the chat? You all good? This is going to be a little battle of the behemoths, I think. The sunglasses are out, mate.
Too late, mate.
They're out,
You
mate.
punk!
The Warhammer Masters, we are back playing again. This is going to be round 2, so this is 2 winners. These are the 2 biggest winners. We were probably not going to put on the same people twice, but we had so many people in the last stream ask for Luke that we are going to be playing the Good Doctor in this round. So everybody can see his Bretonnia play into Cathay in live and sweet. Probably not 4K, though.
See if he rolls some of them sixels.
Yeah. See if he does. Dwarves are always late. No, we arrived.
It was Richie.
I was only 4 minutes late, which is precisely when I meant it.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely
You're
fine.
not a wizard.
You're not a wizard, Harry. How is everybody doing in the chat? I hope you're all right. Thank you so much for watching along with the UK Masters. This is the top 24 players in the UK battling it out for the supremacy to become the ¡1 general in the UK. So there's some pretty savage games been going on.
There's been a few surprises.
Yeah. It was a very interesting first round. A lot of the games that I thought were going to be real stalemates actually ended up with one of the opponents winning massively and someone getting smashed. Unfortunately, Ed was one of those people pushing into the Tomb King block.
Ed did not come to draw.
No.
Unfortunately, came to lose.
Yeah, which is a shame because I think if Ed had played to draw, I think he would have drew, to be honest. But he went for blood. But I think that's something you're going to have to do at the Masters because these players who are going to be on 20 and potentially going up to 40 points in the next round, these are people that are going to be potentially winning this tournament. Yeah. Like if one of these players here can get a 20, that's a crazy amount of points.
You can lose games once you're to be on 40 by round 2. You can lose games and still win. It is based on a 20-0 scoring system, so it is something that is pretty beneficial. This is a big game. Whether they try to take advantage of the 20-0 in the first round and not take as much risk this round is a question. I think Pash is potentially favoured, mainly just due to the balloon fun.
Triple doppelganger.
It's triple doppelganger as well.
Pash has just rolled for the triple doppelganger.
This is the double-weighted dice.
Yeah. So
people wanted to find out what a bonk is. We're about to, because I feel like Pash wants to bonk.
Yeah, he's going to go triple bonk. Luke's absolutely fine with it. He is basically just going to be rolling all of the ward saves. So he's going to have to be praying, I think. Anthony, thank you very much, mate. Hello, Richie. Belated happy birthday, happy New Year. I forgot. Sorry, I can't even read them too far away. I forgot to add in your Old World group chat in the Philippines. Hopefully you can visit us on a vacation. Hopefully, mate. You guys listening to have a tournament over there, and I'll try and come over, bring people over for a playing holiday.
The Philippines is an easier one to.
I think that's an easier one to push past.
To push past than hold.
Yeah. And thank you so much for that as well, mate. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the show. So we have some behemoths playing. We do have Pash back again. But we do have Luke Blaxhill. So the Good Doctor is playing against Pash. These are 2 YouTubers that are playing it out to see if one of them can be UK Master.
It is now known only as the Battle of the Kilt and Cravat. It is history being made.
This is going to be a brutal game, I reckon.
And it's a big moment early on as well with... it looks like Dr. Luke has won the roll-off for sides, which is quite significant with the Green Knight. There is a corner which is basically Green Knight proof. If you look at the bottom corner of your screen on my left.
Oh, Pash, can you use those objective markers so people can see? Is that all right?
Yeah. Lovely darkness.
Cheers, mate. Right, we're just getting some objective markers down. I love it. So in this game, it is strategic location 2 and special feature. So there is a special feature in the center of the board.
It is line of sight blocking, which is significant. It is corner deployment as well, so line of sights are trickier. It looks like Luke has gone for the line of sight blocking with the 2 bits of impassable in the same spot, which is significant. Cannons exist. It's 2 cannons into 2 cannons, so being able to protect your cannons is a big deal.
Pash, just put the trees on top of it, mate. No, it's in like the base of the tree. It's fine. That's all right. We're just getting the objectives on the board just so that people at home can see them. They aren't being used in the rest of the tournament, so hopefully won't ruin immersion for everyone else. It's just so people at home can see whether they've got units tipping onto the objectives or not. Now, I've tried to do as much as I possibly can to change the flickering. I've changed the camera. I have changed the wire. I'm not sure what's going on. I need a tech guru.
Where's Alex?
I know. Where is Alex?
Where's Alex? God damn it, Alex. You've not brought your box for me to send your army back to you.
I know.
You've not sent up my 3D printed bases. Where's Alex?
I know. So basically, currently they are for deciding what they want to put down first. Luke is going to put down some archers at the start of the game.
He's gone the opposite corner to what I thought.
Yeah, he's potentially thinking about starting onto the objective. So I think
they have gone into the separate corner. So he's looking to use the woods to block line of sight early.
So for everybody at home, the map setup that they're using is I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where it's the opposite corners. Is it chance encounters? Yeah, so it's chance encounters, opposite corners, and the Doctor has gone for the top left flank, which means that Pash is going to have to go for the bottom right.
Can you run a poll on these things, Richie?
Probably.
Yeah, do you know how to?
Maybe.
Let's see if we can get polls going as well. Because we need to know who people think is going to win the battle of the kilt and the cravat. Will it be the punk or the person whose name starts with a C?
I mean, it's a couple now, so we're.
This is doable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's only our second megapint, so it's fine. We're getting there. Right, I'll try and sort of.
He's now got charisma.
Yeah. Getting there. Right, so. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I almost sent myself money there. Right, do you want to talk amongst yourself, Dave? And I'll
talk amongst myself. I appreciate it.
I'm just trying to send myself
Does Pash have it,
money,
Mr. Carnage? I feel like the loyalties of this chat are splitting rapidly.
I know.
At this stage, it's like
come on, Pash to win.
People beg for the Doctor, and we've got somebody like Mr. Carnage in here calling for Pash. Shocking. But no, it's going to be an interesting game. I think this one is potentially going to be a lot more cagey. Dr. Luke has got to protect his Peg Knights. That balloon can ruin his day. He's got to stay out of line of sight of the cannons at the same time. I think potentially Pash has got the opportunity to go out hunting a little bit more.
Yeah, I
feel like there'll be content either way there, mate. Blaxhill doesn't appear to be filming though. Is he taking pictures? Will we get a Blaxhill video?
Yeah. So I saw him taking some pictures of Pash's army earlier, so there definitely will be a video of this as well. So it'd be interesting to see if he can call out Pash's cheating.
We'll find out. See if he sees the cheats that we see in his video. It's the excitement.
I mean, he might do. You never know. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, I can start a poll in here. Right, there we go. Right, and a Q&A. Right. It's exciting. Look at this.
It's new content, new engagement.
I know, yeah.
I should run your channel for you, mate.
You probably should do. What poll do
Who will win? We're looking for the poll of the Pash versus the Blaxhill. Let's see how the chat feels. The random comments is enough for me. I need hard data.
Oh, let's go for it.
And then your options are the kilt and the cravat.
Who will win? Right, so the Doctor, Pash. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing. I almost spelled Pash wrong.
It's only been on the channel. What, 4 hours so far?
Yeah, I know. That was what was most.
That's a lot of letters.
About it.
There's a lot of letters. There is all of them different, yeah, in different locations. I thought you were called Pshar. Let's see what the people think. Because we're still in deployment. Well, he's lining up a dart there. It's interesting to see how aggressive they both go here, I think. There is a lot more to lose now that they've won the first game, especially winning it so big. They can take an 11-9 or a 12-8 and still be in very strong position. They would still be in second depending on how the other games go. So, yeah, it's interesting to see how much they push. They're still in deployment at the moment as well, so we're going to have a bit of a build-up to seeing how they deploy, but I can guess that some Pegasus Knights going behind that bunch of trees.
Yeah. I think a lot's going to be hidden at the start of the game, trying to hide from because the balloon can just delete stuff, like absolutely just delete stuff. Daytime drinking, Dowie indeed. Yeah, I mean it's nighttime somewhere, right?
It is. It's technically nighttime now. We're in the north.
Yeah. Painting Dowie Bretonnia while listening to Dave.
Oh, it's Nico. Handsome, bloody English Nico.
What Dowie Bretonnia are you doing?
Have you not seen it? I sent you the picture of it.
Did you?
Yeah, he's doing dwarf Bretonians. He's painting them averagely.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's normally a really good painter.
He is normally, but these ones are awful.
This is the thing. Like, if one of them wins big, the other one's going to get knocked out of the Masters.
I don't think so. Like, all it takes is one game loss. Until day 2. Like,
this is big, though. This is big.
15s. You can still bring back the submarines back on. You kind of want to take your lost game 1 to submarine harder.
Yeah. You do want
it's reputations that are online here. Who is the best YouTuber in Warhammer the Old World?
That is the thing.
Because it's not Richie. He ain't playing.
Plus, as well, Ed did say last year that YouTubers are the best players.
They are.
One of these guys has to win.
And his round 1 was brilliant, so...
Yeah. Well, we've got an Alex with a call. Whoever wins this will podium, the other will not.
That's bold, but which one is it, Alex? Who is going to win? There's a poll for you.
This is the thing. There is a poll. Everybody let us know what you're thinking.
So we're still deploying. We've got some Jade Warriors going down.
Yeah, it's just sort of the non-important stuff going down first. I mean, this is just a kind of a general tactic that everybody should be using. Just putting down your chaff first and using the time to be able to work out where your opponent's going to put their most valuable stuff. So it's always worth waiting for your opponent to start putting down the models that they care about first, so then you can kind of play around that. Unless you're a super low drop, I suppose. But it's really nice to know where your opponent's going to be dropping their models first.
I think the big thing here for Pash is the ability to control his drops with the ambushes as well. It looks like he's going to get the +1. I don't think there's any way he can manipulate that this game. He is going to see where his cannons go before Blaxhill's going to see where his cannons go, but there is a lot of terrain on these boats. It's going to be hard to get a line of sight onto his cannons turn 1.
Especially with the line of sight blocking in the centre of the board as well.
Yeah.
The thing is, so a comment from Alex as well. I think this game will be wide. It will either be 3 or 4 turns of dancing, doing nothing, or it'll just be a full.
I don't think they're going to commit. With the Peg Knights, you can't commit.
Yeah.
Pash can't commit because if they don't want the engagement, there's 2 games being played here. One where Pash is working with lines of sight and arcs, and Pegasus Knights, which should be fully changed in the future, are not. They got 360, so if they don't like the engagement, they can just fly over the top of it.
Yeah, for sure. For me as well, like, there will be dancing, but I think in the dancing battle, the Cathay does have the advantage because they have range where they can push out and grab the momentum in the game.
The one balloon is the change maker, but Bretts have traditionally had quite a strong matchup into it. Pash is just going to protect that balloon from them pegs. If those pegs get in, he declines the challenge, and then you pump a lot of lance attacks into the balloon, which is going to give it a very, very bad day.
Yeah, very hard day. Right, I will just get to the doctor's list. I won't go over Pash's list again, just because we did that in the last. So if you want to see that again, have a look at the last video, and we'll be able to have a look through on that. Right, where is this? Is it here? Yeah, I think that's it. 2 seconds, everyone. Cool. Right, there we go. Oh, I've gone onto the wrong screen. Sorry, everyone. Technical difficulties. Right, there we go. Cool. Right, do you want to have a look through, mate?
We can do. So the Dr. Luke has brung over the Green Knight, a strong unit. There is a comp on him at this event wherein the Green Knight can't charge in the turn that he appears. So it is a limitation, so less of a consideration for Pash. But quite significant is the fact that if he comes on into the woods turn 1, right in front of Pash's face, he can't directly charge and take out a cannon for free. Just have to wait a turn, which does open them up to being charged by other units as they go. We have.
You just want to keep the Green Knight away from the Shugs.
Yeah.
Like, as long as they can stay away from them, they'll be fine.
I mean, you've just got to have one of those Shug Knights looking at the forest the entire game.
Yeah.
Look at the forest.
I mean, let's face it. That Green Knight's coming out to kill the cannons. Yeah. That'd be the one plan.
He's probably the highest scoring piece in this game if Pash lets him.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he's got Baron Topley, his Baron, Exile's Vow on a Royal Pegasus, Frontier Axe, Serene's Locket, Gauntlet of the Jewel, Virtue of Knightly Temper. So semi-standard build on that one. The Gauntlet of the Jewel just to stop him from declining challenges. We have a second Baron, the Exile's Vow, Royal Pegasus, Paymaster's Coin, Lucky Heirloom, and Virtue of Heroism with a Lance. That is something that you saw a lot more of in 1.0, typically in Grand Army Bretonians rather than Exiles. Exiles tending to push more towards that Ogre Blade route with the second Baron, but it looks like the Doctor is just looking for that sort of extra dragon threat, killing blow, roll a 6, or as we call it now, a Sixel, and kill a dragon. It's good times. So we then have a Outcast Wizard, or level 3 on Elementalism. So slight change from the way people are building Exiles at the moment. He seems to be looking to take a defensive build to protect his Yeoman Guard. Normally you're looking at Dark Magic to really pump up those characters and the Pegasus Knights to get Frenzy and Hatred on them. So it's slightly changed from usual, but as Rampart's good. Travel Mystical Pathway good. Can see why he's done it there.
It just works in the list, right?
Yeah. And then in core, we have a big boy unit of Yeoman Guard. So 35 Yeoman Guard, the standard double champion in there, so they aren't going anywhere. They can double challenge out. They've got Stubborn, they've got all the nonsense there. And then 5 Mounted Knights of the Realm, and followed by 2, 3, 4 units of 10 Peasant Bowmen. I'd like to see maybe 12 or 13 in a unit. One hit.
And they're not
scoring anymore.
Not scoring anything.
But
they are a really nice technical pick, though. I really like Peasant Bowmen.
It's part of that 40k build with Bretonians where they're just doing no arcs in it, which looks, to be fair to him, hasn't gone for that route for it. But in special, we have 4 Pegasus Knights. Now, that's quite significant in that they don't get lookout sirs, so you can cannon them early. So Luke is going to have to be really, really cautious with how he places his Pegasus. There is no banner in there. They do have the Exile Vow, standard build Lance, and full command, no musician, and then double bombard.
We always love a double bombard, right?
It's the double cannon versus the double cannon matchup. So it's out there as a Bretonian list. It's different from what we are typically seeing Bretonians do in the meta.
Obviously worked for him in
but it
game
worked
one,
in game 1. Worked in game 1, but there was dragons in game 1, and that's what his Baron wants to hunt. So how will it go when there are not dragons?
This is the thing. There is a balloon that he wants to get killed, and there are some Shuggies that you could definitely try and kill as well. All right, I'm just gonna have a look, see if I can go through the round 1. Though I don't want to.
It'll be fine. I can.
Do you want to have a go through on that?
I'm on it anyway. I'm in their account. But
Oh, okay.
Round
What do I click on for to
Refresh.
get that on here?
you just press that.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Right. I'm just getting up the previous round everyone so we can see who was winning and who lost in their games. Just give me 2 seconds. As everybody can tell, I am amazing with technology. Not, to be fair. Right, so let's get that over. Cool, right, there we go. And that's working. Yeah, awesome. Right, so as we can see here, so it was Charlie into Adam Harper. So it was Vampire Counts into Cathay. Charlie managed to win 15-5. I feel that that's actually quite a tricky game for Vampires, considering Mao Yin with the magical attacks, and also losing an extra unit of Hex Wraiths, because in the comp, we lost, like you can only take 2 units that were ethereal. For the, it was kind of crazy, really.
Well, it's 3 total because he's gone double Banshee Hex Wraith.
Yeah. So you can't take the double Hex Wraith anymore. Which
you either lose a Hex Wraith or a Banshee in the current comp, or your general being ethereal as well.
Yeah. So in the second game, we had Sam Freestone into Keith. Keith managed to get an 11-9 win into Sam. Sam was using the Croatian Warhost into Vampire Counts. Keith is probably one of my top picks to probably win this event anyway. So that was quite interesting, him only getting a low score, though. Sam's a really good player.
Defensive play.
I thought that was actually going to be a 10-10. I thought Sam had managed to grab a little bit more ground, but he must have just lost one of the corners. Mark Wilcox with Dark Elves playing into the Tomb Kings of Khemri. That was a pretty big win for the Tomb Kings. The Dark Elf list had like loads of shades, and just small plink shots are just never going to get through any of the Tomb King stuff. Obviously, the Pash and Nick that we saw earlier was with the 20-0. Jack Toll with his Bretonnians playing into Chris Cousins with Jade Fleet.
It's a surprise there. That was not a game that Jack was looking forward to.
Yeah, that is a real shame. So Jack is actually the youngest member of Team England, only being 16 years old. He is on the Home Nations team. And Chris Cousins was the highest scoring player at the WTC. And the best
Cathay.
Playing Cathay as well. So that's a bit of a shock result, actually. I know, a bit of a shock result. Getting smashed by a 16-year-old lad. Yeah, crazy. So AJ into Steve.
Bit of a wild one, 10-10 here. There is rumours of a 1,200 point swing in turn 6. That lost Steve Toll the win. Which is a pretty big swing.
That is a very, very big swing. Then Mark Mazek into Dr. Luke Blaxhill with 20-0. That's why he's playing in this game now. Tom Brzezowski with his Chaos Doors playing into Jack Allen with Aaron Chiguse. Jack Allen managing to get the 11-9. That was a really tough game for both of them. Very, very technical. I went over and watched that a little bit. I was really surprised with that. I thought that was going to be a 10-10 as well. Yeah. Ed Fawcett, unfortunately, losing 2-18 to Scott Reed. It was a very, very difficult game for Ed. Like, he was either going to be stuck at a 10, but he wanted the bigger points. And as we saw in the Wild Herd game against Pash, if you go for those and it doesn't work, then it's
now he's playing Dark Elves, so the submarine is on.
Yeah, the submarine is now working. It's definitely working. So Owen playing into Sam. Owen managing to get to 9 points off Vampires. Big. Very, very good. Very, very good result for Nolm, I think. Considering he's the only Empire
player. It could have been
a
swing. So my little protege Owen was telling me that it had a swing in the final turn that actually switched it back to an 11-9. He was on to win that.
Ah, crazy. And then Matt with his Tomb Kings playing into Pete with his Croatian Warhost, with the Croatian Warhost winning 11-9. So there is an elf list that has won a game. So yeah.
Let's look at the game 2 pairings as well.
Now you're doing it. Now you're doing it.
We need to see who there's playing into each other.
Right, let's have a look.
So obviously at the top we will have Pash and the Doctor, but the tables aren't switched around because of where streaming. So Keith versus Jack, Vampire Counts into Errantry. I think it's going to be a reasonably interesting game. Trace and Chaos Dwarfs, potentially even Sam Freestone favoured in that one. Yes. And then we have the Cathay Mirror with an all-bonk list from Chris Cousins into a more balloon-focused one with Adam. So,
Mao Ying.
Mao Ying,
Yeah.
We have Ed playing into the Dark Elves and Owen into Tomb Kings. What Tomb Kings list is that for the AJ Bar? Scott Reed into Mikkel. I think that is absolutely the worst thing that could have happened to Scott.
Yeah, that's not...
That is the one list that Scott did not want to play.
It's a bad round.
That's potentially my choice of the tournament winner, stumbling. That is a rough game for him to win.
Yeah.
That unit of Tomb Guard will chew through him.
Yeah, Steve playing into Tomb Kings again. Probably not the best.
Not the best
result, I don't think. Pete was Creation playing into Sam. You never want to play into vampire counts.
No.
Like, you never do. Nick's playing into Mark, so that's going to be an interesting one, playing into Warriors of Chaos. And then Jack Toll playing into Charlie. Now, that's...
This has been a 10-10 every time. Will
Yeah,
it 10-10 again?
So it's going to be interesting to see if this is going to be a 10-10. Or is one of them going to push forward? Is Jack going to try and prove himself? Well, we're just going to have to wait and see. I mean, that's going to be a pretty spicy one. Like, can you imagine if Charlie gets knocked out now? That would be crazy, like absolutely crazy. Right, we've missed a load of the chat while we were reading, so let's have a look. Thank you so much for the donation. Thanks for streaming. Great to watch while painting some silver helms. How did Sam Freestad in round one? Right, so we showed you he only lost 1 point, but that is into Keith, who's one of our favourites to win the events. And the other high elf player actually managed to win the game. So those Dastardly Knifers are actually doing really, really well at UK Masters.
They've been overpowered all along.
I think that high elves now deserve some like nerfs.
Yeah.
They're too strong.
I feel as though we could be deployed here.
I think they are fully deployed. So there will definitely be submarines. I feel that this is something that Ed's going to be taking advantage of now.
Yeah. Oh, Ed's on for a big win here.
Yeah.
If we weren't sticking to the rule of winners on stream, it would have been one that we would have put on stream. Maybe for a double primal herd, I'm not sure, but I think Ed's on for a very strong chance for a very good win.
Well, we just have to see what the points are like in the next round, because the people who lost in the first game still might be going up into the winners pool anyway.
I think Scott's going down. So then that Tomb Guard brick, which doesn't want dragons, but there's not a lot of dragons out here, and it's just the balloon.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Alex. Like, you can see from these points, like, just the level of players here is just absolutely insane. I know how many spicy games are happening.
Yeah.
Like, one of the best things that I'm finding about this Masters event so far is every single one of these games that's happening is basically a round 5 at a GT. Like, it's just crazy. Like, the level of these players is insane.
Except down not there.
Except we're not playing. Right?
It's the only thing. Swines. But no, I think the standard's been really high. It's been genial, I would say, across the board. We've not had much in the way of debates. We've got a Green Knight on turn 1.
I think the thing is, though, you don't get to this level of play, you don't get to these many tournaments, you don't get invited to Masters if you're a bell end.
Yeah.
So these people are, don't get me wrong, really good players, but also really nice people as well. Like, they know how to play well, and with the right spirit for the game.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take a quick break, but I should be back. Yeah. You can keep the world occupied.
Oh, what's going on? Fair. Yeah. Oh, Dave has just unplugged the lights. There we go. Right, we got a bit of light back on. Right, sorry about that, everybody. Right, so we are in turn 1. So Luke is just kind of posturing down, moving the Pegasus down the board. Yeah, that is literally why Dave stopped playing. Right, so Ramparts is off. So Windbass should be coming up in a little bit. So that's going to be an interesting one where he's going to go with that. Potentially try and push that Shigingin out of charge range. Right, so Pash didn't manage to unbind that spell. So there is a 5-up ward. Right. There is some measuring going on here. I think Luke's trying to work out what he's going to do into the next turn. The Green Knight's coming up. The Green Knight's run through. I didn't even notice that the Green Knight had popped out. That's quite big. That's really big. The fact that the Green Knight's popped out there and going for the cannons, that is absolutely terrible for Pash. Oof. I mean, to be fair, like, you could have replaced the Skaven player that couldn't play round 1, so we could have done with you here. Like, it would have been really good, I think, if you'd have go. It's all right. We're all bell ends, really. It's everyone else that's nice. That's the thing. I just can't believe that the Green Knight is in so quick. Like, that's absolutely horrendous. There is no shug that's covering that side of the board as well. They're all looking towards the Bretonnian deployment zone. So that's just going to clear up points now. The fact that it's just going to go straight through into the cannons, it's going to start working its way through. That's not good. Really, really not good. Oh, we have a Dave back. So there's been a massive, massive development, mate.
He charged with his Green Knight.
No, the Green Knight is here.
Yeah.
So
he's in amongst.
He is in amongst. So exactly what we said before the game start. The Green Knight's going to jump in, go straight for those cannons and get the easy points. Yeah, pretty much. Might as well stream. Bring it for everybody to enjoy.
And those who don't stream, coach.
This is true. We're just going to coach everyone on stream. That's the way forward.
Oh, it's Ketchum already, boys.
Oh, he's getting the Ketchum hat on.
Pash Ketchum is here.
I think there's a few people that would be giving 20s away in this. Nicholas Boucher for one of them, actually. That's a slightly horrendous sight, seeing the Green Knight in and amongst.
It is.
As a dwarf player, as soon as that thing gets in amongst the artillery, that almost spells.
It always raises the question of, do people get advantages from listening to the stream? I seem to recall saying maybe you should have one of those shugs pointing exactly in that direction.
Yeah, so for everybody out there...
So maybe not.
Yeah, so for everybody out there that thinks that they're listening to what we're saying, we did actually mention earlier that he should have pointed one of his shugs in that direction, so this couldn't have happened, so he's definitely not listening. So the mission, so we were going through this earlier, but if you've just joined, this is strategic locations 2, which are the 2 grey circles, and then special feature in the centre. So that's going to be worth points at the end of the game, and then obviously the strategic locations are cumulative at the end of every turn. I don't know if they're going to try and do that, or they're going to just try and slam into each other. I just don't know now. I think with the Green Knight,
Pash doesn't have a choice anymore.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He's got to go. This game just got very, very interesting now.
Yeah, there's no waiting around. The Green Knight is that sort of piece where you can really take advantage of it. I've already got it.
This one's from you, Alex. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Always for Greg's. I technically bought that with my own money because I've not withdrawn it from PayPal yet. It's the second one I've got, Rich. He's not even putting his hand in his pocket. I'm doing this free of charge for him, helping him out. Doesn't even get me a pint in. Shocking.
Yeah, that's where I get you some there. You were in there last night. I was buying people bottles of wine and all sorts. All right, I'm about this flickering. I'm really sorry on the camera. I've changed the camera. I've changed the cable, and it's actually weirdly worse now.
I like how the only person complaining about the flickering is Richie, though.
It's because it's really annoying me.
So if you're joining the crowd, if we don't care about the flickerings, give this a thumbs up. I'll shill for his YouTube.
I'm actually going to have a look at this poll because I haven't checked.
It's close. Doctor on 52%.
Yeah.
Pash on 48%. I think it'll be interesting to see how that swings with 69 votes. Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. For anybody out there that hasn't voted yet, please vote.
Update it with that Green Knight.
Update it. Whoever you think is going to win this battle of the YouTubers. But do remember there is now a Green Knight in the backfield amongst the cannons. So if that changes your vote, that potentially might change your vote. I don't know about perfectionist. I just want it to be viewable. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I want to do stuff so people can enjoy it.
If he was a perfectionist, he would finish the doodles on his face.
Well, I'm not a perfectionist about myself. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
So it looks like he's swinging outside of arc of the first of the shugs. He is getting himself aggressive there, so the balloon can come in, and he can potentially create a scenario where the charge of the pegs is actually blocked by his shugs as well, and just get a free turn of shooting into them. So that balloon does do some damage.
I mean, it's nice to see that they are actually both trying to go for it now. I mean, Pash has had his hand pushed, so he is going to have to try get in there as quickly as possible and get points now. Like, his backfield's fucked.
It is. But it's not. This is the thing about this backfield is it potentially isn't. If that's the Ringer Jet on the unit of Cathay Lancers on there, you could easily see a Ringer Jet going in and just deleting the Green Knight. No armor saves. So he's only getting a 6-up ward.
There is a potential play, right? So can the Ogre Loader leave the cannon in this comp? No. So if you were playing in a comp that allowed that, you would probably put the Ogre Loader in front of the Green Knight and then just try and block.
Yeah, he's a unit upgrade, so he wouldn't be able to. The only unit upgrade that can leave its actual unit is a Fanatic, and you've seen what that has done to the comp of recent days.
I do know some comps allow it though, so I didn't know if
the Ogre immediately dies if the cannon dies in this comp.
Yeah. Nice. I agree with that actually. To be fair, because at Worlds when they were just running around was just slightly horrendously.
Technically,
annoying.
keeping the full points of the cannon alive as well until the Ogre dies, it's a bit much.
Yeah, a little bit. Because they're just always running around at the end. It's slightly annoying. Thank you very much. Good luck today. Hope you absolutely smash it. Glad you've been enjoying it. I am aware. I do know. I'm really sorry.
Flickering, Richie?
Are
you sure it's not just you blinking?
Maybe. I mean, it is definitely me flickering. I've got no idea what's happening. I posted Dr. Luke's list earlier on here, so if you want to have a look through, just go near the beginning of the stream and we talk through his list. Pash's list is also on the previous stream as well. So you'll be able to see on that one, because Pash has been on 2 games. We weren't going to play 2 players like back-to-back or try to not have that happen, but so many people were asking to watch the Doctor's next game that we had to get him on. Unfortunately, Pash is back on. But you get to see some lovely Cathay hopefully die, so we'll see that. Thank you very much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. I mean, I think the flick is probably annoying me more than anyone else, but I don't know what's going on. But it is technology. It hasn't passed the Engineers Guilds. This is the issue.
It's all too modern for this man.
Yeah. It is.
So we're still in a early movement phase here. We have seen, in fact, I think we're on shooting, to be fair, but there isn't the greatest amount, but there is a kill and blow Duke, I think, just flying out on his own, which I expected.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right,
well, the 6 will win a game.
It does. Although, there is a balloon.
And
you do have to respect the balloons, I think.
He's cannoning the balloon. He's talking about exposing himself if he wants it. Naughty. I
feel like there's been snow. It's too cold to expose yourself up here. You don't want to do that kind of thing.
This is what we call tanning weather.
Cheers.
So the cannons are going off.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Do you think he's going to double fire? He might as well. They're dead next turn.
Well, this is Dr. Luke's cannons, so no decisions yet for Pash to make about his cannons double firing. I think the common sense for him at this point is to almost go for that Ring of Jet play if he can. And then that creates a scenario where he knows if he needs to double cannon or not. If the Green Knight pops, then you get a free turn to think about your cannons. If they're going to die, you might as well just do it anyway. And with the Ogre and the comp, actually, you will kill the cannon with a Green Knight, typically. So, yeah, it's an interesting one for Pash. It depends on that turn. I've just seen the Doctor taking a picture.
Yeah, there's going to be videos coming.
Punks, there will be a video confirmed. We've seen it.
It's happening. It's going to be interesting to see. How many of the Shugs do you think are going to get turned around to go and deal with that Green Knight?
None.
Do you reckon?
None. I think he's just going to chase everything else. If he abandons that corner and leaves the Green Knight on his own, what's the points there? There's 270 for the 2 cannons. The Jade Lancers will be away. You keep the Jade Warriors in face. There is a rear charge.
So much utility lost into those Pegasus Knights if those cannons go, though.
Yeah. And he's on the hill as well, so he's not got the best shot of cannon into those Peg Knights, but...
No. It's not the side of the board that Pash wanted him to be on, either.
We've got Serene's Locket in the middle of nowhere, so any wound that goes through, but he's only got 4 wounds, so a double shoot can get him.
Well, good luck with the flight. I hope it goes well. Hope you're enjoying the show. Get to see some pretty good players playing on. So this is Dr. Luke Blaxhill playing into Pash. We have his Bretonnians up in the top left-hand corner and Pash's Cathay in the bottom right. They are playing strategic locations too, with special features, one in the centre of
and
the
we've
board.
got a rowdy Green Knight who couldn't charge this turn, but unless Pash does something, he's going to be charging
He's going to be going
turn.
nuts next turn. Clearing out the back line. Right, so Pash has just cast -1 to hit
Split
on
ring
to
roll,
the Shuggy.
I very much see this. This could be a game in which it very rapidly turns into an evasion game, which is one of the big strengths of the Bretonnian list. Is because he's in the backfield, depending on what Pash does, he has the ability to just run away very effectively.
Yeah, no, he really does. He really does. He's going to have to make that balloon count next turn. Really has to. I think setting up like a really nice kind of counter charge play with potentially 3 shugs as well is probably one of the only...
You've got a Baron going in wanting to kill and blow something.
But he can't kill and blow a chariot.
You can't, no. Still beats it up a little bit.
He does, but it's unbreakable. It can disengage, and then the Shugs can get him and double bonk him, so potentially. The game's going all right. It's literally just started. So we are just starting on Pash's turn 1. The Doctor has done his turn. He's pushed down. There is a Green Knight up the arse of the artillery, and as a Dwarf player, we know that this is a horrible sight. But it depends what Pash is going to do now. He's just cast -1 to hit on one of his Shugs, so there's going to be some movement decisions going on now. Whether there's going to be any charges or whether it's just going to be full kind of like moving around and positioning. But when you're playing against skirmish charge 19 characters,
March 20.
Yeah, there's not.
It's hard to pin them down.
Yeah. It's hard to pin them down. It's also hard to protect yourself. You've almost got to just go hyper aggressive into them so that you can save yourself. Yeah. I found definitely. So the cannons are hiding behind the wood, but they can turn and fire through the wood. This is probably the last turn that they'll be firing, but it depends whether they're going to fire or move out of the way and just try and start running. I'd probably say that he's definitely at least going to fire with one of them and just feed that one to the Green Knight and potentially try and run the other one off. But then again, the Green Knight's probably just going to try and terror bomb them anyway. Terror one off and then charge into the other one probably, which is a very valid tactic. Like it's such a strong tech piece,
especially in the comp where cannons have been comped that they can only shoot at something that they can see. So if you are out of line of sight, you can potentially protect your cannons as well.
Yeah, for sure. No, you never want a Green Knight up your ass, mate, at all. No, so chariots are actually immune to killing blow. It doesn't kill them. So if people have been blowing your chariots, and they have been cheating. Only works on infantry and cavalry, and then monstrous killing blow only kills monsters.
Almost like using a Sword of Sorrow on a Waystalker. Cheating you, Harry.
I thought we weren't going to talk about this. It's not even my cheat anyway. I just thought it was a good idea.
What else? I'm onto you. Lord Quistamundi has no shame.
So, I mean, the balloon's relatively safe, but
it still doesn't want that unit of pegs in it. It's a small unit of pegs, though, so it's fine. It's once the pegs with 2 characters go in that it becomes problematic. The fact that the Doctor's only got the 1 character in that unit, he does not have the dark magic in the unit, makes it more challenging. But we are reforming with some Jade Warriors.
So he's getting within an inch with the Jade Warriors.
Which you shouldn't do.
Well, not within an inch, but you know what I mean. So he's trying to block line of sight, I think. I think the cannons are going to be moving into the wood.
If the cannon moves,
I mean, they don't have move through cover though, so I don't think he's
he'd
going
be moving like 3 inches.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why he's moving the ogres. They're
Yeah.
not even really there, right? I suppose. Yeah, so Pash is going for a full reform here. He's going to try and block as much line of sight as he possibly can. So this is going to be a tech play that's happening here. So we're going to talk quietly.
I'm not saying nothing.
I think
that is awful news for your Brett Barron and your friend's Great Bray Shaman on Chariot there, I'm afraid, Raz.
Well, I think it's good news for the
Bray Shaman, but then he's Vile-Tide and stuff, I'm going to guess. So poor Raz is getting Vile-Tided and then he can't Killing Blow him as well.
Not the Viddle Fiddle.
So your friend gets to roll 6s and you don't get to get 6s. It's a sad day to be a Raz.
Just Killing Blow everything else, it's fine.
Nothing else worth anything.
Yeah, that is true. I'm really interested to see if he's going to move these cannons.
Probably.
Because the thing is, he could, if he was really lucky, just kill all 4 pegs now with the cannons. You'd have to be lucky. But the base is...
he physically couldn't.
When there's only 4.
Yeah.
So
he would have to, yeah.
Yeah. If he got really lucky, he could kill all 4 pegs. Obviously, statistically, very, very unlikely, but he could.
Yeah, but then he's opened himself up to get cannoned himself. He's not seeing or wanting the Ring of Jet play. I'm assuming it's a Ruby Ring on the board, and that the Ring of Jet's coming on in ambush. This is why the Green Knight shouldn't charge. It's causing all this bother when it just comes in. It's got turbo ambush. So he's decided not to do that.
Yeah, for those seeing Pash's head, it is Pash Ketchum.
It's Pash Ketchum. It got serious real quick for him. It took 4 turns for him to go full Pash Ketchum against Nick. You can see the standard of player is improving because turn 1, he's going to catch him.
He is, yeah. And actually, it's quite nice that Pash is actually doing trying to do some technical play, actually.
I mean, a Timu Fred Durst is the perfect way to describe Pash, so...
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm surprised that ogre loaders don't have magical attacks. Cathay, why not? I'm surprised that Cathay didn't invent ogres, actually, to be honest.
I heard they did.
Or even loaders. Right, so for everybody on the stream, Pash has run his Demogryph Knight up. He has reform. No, he's not.
Just blocked. He's just used the skirmish rules.
Yeah, he's just blocking. Decided to not go for the reform.
Cathay did invent dwarfs. You saw the channel. You saw the quiz. Richie said it himself.
Also, in Warhammer, it's dwarfs with an F, Alex. So get back in your hole.
It's when you turn that because exactly. You've got nothing to say.
I love how it's 2 people in a row. Cheers, rat bastards. Cheers. They probably did invent him. Sons of bitches. I don't know if anybody's played Conquest: Last Argument of Kings, but in the lore, dragons invented dwarves, which kind of hurts me on an emotional level, I think.
So it's techie. I think Pash is saving his cannons.
For now.
Yeah, but I think that captain can go. He's got a magic weapon. He's only got 2 attacks, but he can fight, and he's got a 2-up save. The Green Knight himself is only AP1. So
it's a lot of attacks, though.
It
potential
is
for a lot of attacks.
Potential. But then does he go for the strength 4? Wound on 4s versus the big strike. Multi-wound 2. He probably takes the extra attacks. There's Shuggy going business.
Oh, he's going for it.
This is Shug Knight. This is M. Night Sugarland.
Right, it's just measuring to see where he can go to currently.
I think he's going after his cannons. It's like, if you come after my cannons, mate, who do you think you are?
It's almost like he's forgot that there's a massive unit of Pegasus Knights on a hill.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel it. Okay, right. He's doing something more sensible now. That makes that feels better.
Maybe. I preferred him going for his cannons.
What, and just running in to get like clapped by the Duke, the Baron,
They're in a separate unit. Challenge him out. Doppelganger him. Doesn't care if you're immune to monthly wound when you do 2d6 strength 10 AP4 attacks, mate.
Yeah,
Hasn't even got a ward save. He's going to bonk you. The Baron not being in a unit himself means he doesn't get the MR as well.
Yeah, so they have marked where the units are. There are unit markers behind everything. So it's fine. It's fine. Needs to work out what he's doing.
I'm feeling like we're going to get 6 turns again.
Yeah. I'm not sure what. I mean, fine. Give a flank to him.
I told you, if he wants it, you can have it.
Yeah, I think he's baiting for a.
He's got the power of the bonk.
Yeah, he's baiting for a bonk now. I think. For those of you out there,
or he's doing exactly what. Oh, is he? No, I thought he was going to do something real.
Oh, he's pushing hard now.
Push it real good.
He is, yeah. For those of you out there that don't know, the bonk basically it is a spell. So he can get just an obscene amount of attacks with a good weapon.
Spectral Doppelganger from the Illusion Law. It's 2d6 strength hits, 2d6 hits with your weapon. And he just so happens to have a weapon that is strength 10, AP4, multi-wound 3. So
yeah, and there was a popular list going around with Cathay at the beginning of when they first dropped, which is the double bonk. And Pash is now using the triple bonk.
It's baby bonks, though. He's using hammer hand on 2, so it's not real bonking.
It's fun to say triple bonk, though.
It's safe bonking.
Yeah.
Guaranteed bonk. What all of the boys are looking for is the guaranteed bonk, and there's only one law familiar. So battle does give you the guaranteed bonk.
I'm going to do a petition for Rune of the Bonk.
There already is a Rune of Bonk. It does D6 wounds. It's good.
We need that on a gun.
Yeah.
I need
No, you don't.
I need a handgun, which is strength 7, AP4, 2d6 damage.
Multi-wound 3.
For each one that goes through. Yeah.
Just give you a Monkey King's postal.
Yeah, just call it the Monkey Postal. We stole it from Cathay. There we go.
They invented it. That's the law.
Yeah, that's fine. If I got a gun with those, I'd take it. It's fine.
You'd accept that Cathay invented dwarfs if you get a good gun.
I'd accept they invented the gun.
You already did.
I disagree. For anybody who hasn't watched my Big Fat Quiz of the Year, we got Val to ask a question on there. It's an interesting answer, for sure. It's not true, though.
So we're looking at a push with a balloon. We've got a push with a baby bonk, I believe. He has blocked the Green Knight, so it's a pretty cute play.
I'm trying to work out what he's going to do with those bottom 2 shugs.
He's going to push around the corner and wipe out his core.
Just going full.
Yeah,
just going full.
He's just going to clear out his and have a race. I think it's looking at it. We're an hour in our turn 1 on either side. That hang on, there's punks on parade. We have seen a punk. The punk is on screen. Rise up against the running away. We're not having this on our streams. The avoidance of combat. Rise up, chat. So, there's accusations of what I was going to say. Based on an hour to still be in turn 1, you almost need to start looking at, okay, time here. We need to score points. We need to get ahead to get us into a positive position. So this push here is away from his Peg Knights. It's in the middle of his core. He is welcome to charge if he wants into that balloon, but he'll just fire and flee. He is looking at just trying to score.
Yep.
He's trying to score. The Green Knight's going to do his own thing. That captain, if he doesn't die, will hold there forever. The 2-up save, 5-up ward is a really good build. He can fight back the Green Knight, so he can sort of win it over time.
I think this is exactly what Pash needed to do. He's taken back the agency in this game.
Oh yeah, he's taken tempo.
Yeah, the Green Knight coming up forced his hand, and potentially that was actually almost a mistake from the Doctor to do that so early, because it's pushed him in before Lucas managed to set up those traps.
Yeah.
Just because they haven't been set up yet. I really like the positioning of the Pegasus on the hill, stopping those cannons from coming in. It was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
But knowing that the Green Knight coming out, you potentially didn't have to do that and could have been more aggressive into the centre of the field. But then again, we're only on turn 1. We don't know what's going to be happening. There's 0 combats happening yet. So
there is the... So we have a bomb going off.
Not the bomb. So basically, the runes that I'd like to see are all of the runes from 6th and 8th edition come back. That's what I'd like. Nothing new.
Old stuff.
Just old.
I don't want to learn anything new.
No, tried and tested from years in the holds. That's what I want. No, there's definitely not. There's definitely not. I think the Cathay have got some little beards, but nothing too crazy, unfortunately. No dwarves.
But there are kilts and cravats, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, for sure. We got to see who wins the kilt or the cravat. Yeah, I know. It's probably going to get flagged for being over 18. It's going to get demonetized. Right. That's what's going to happen.
It doesn't matter. You're all here for the rampant bonking. If we're not bonking, you're not here to see it. We're not having it.
I don't know what I read. This as didn't cravat invent beards.
Dr. Luke invented beards.
Hang around with the Doctor.
Latest.
I think Cathay just invented everything. We'll go with that. Yeah, I read in the lore as well that the dragons are even older than the elder races, which just irritates me. Oh no!
I've seen some peasants die.
It's kicked you out, mate. It didn't like you no more.
Oof. It's understandable. I'm going for a quick break. If you don't,
are you going for a break?
While we wait for this to kick off.
Right, no worries, mate. No worries. We're just
going to broken the seal now, so it's over for us.
Yeah. How is everybody doing? Right, I'm just going to move the camera back around a little bit. I've got an AI tracker. This technology, malarkey, is just horrendous. Right, there we go. Perfect. Orcs and goblins have beards. I think they do in other games, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen something like World of Warcraft and stuff. I don't think I've seen any in Warhammer or anything. This is crazy how the tempo has shifted in this game. I didn't think that Pash was going to be so hyper aggressive. So basically, with the dice box, it's not frozen, but I just didn't. I kind of we put it off to a side, and it was kind of interrupting their flow, and we didn't want to take any kind of we didn't want to add any more pressure onto the players. So just got them rolling on. So unfortunately, they won't be using the dice box. But if they do anything crazy, we've got them to shout over if anything happens. We just didn't want to add any more kind of stress into the game, because obviously it is Masters. It is quite high pressure games. So we just didn't want to add any more kind of pressure. They're on stream as well. I know obviously they are YouTubers, but it's still quite high pressure to be filmed playing games. I think it's a little bit different than taking your pictures of your own games, right? That was one of the reasons why I didn't want to have what do you call it? The sound of them talking. I didn't want to have that on, just in case some people didn't feel comfortable with their voice on stream, just because they've got to watch what they say and all that kind of stuff. Just wanted people to feel comfortable on the stream, just so hopefully no one will say no, because sometimes people say no to wanting to come on the streams, right? Right, so the bombs have gone off. It's done a little bit of damage, not too much. He's just trying to work out Right, so he's just working out his target, where he's going to shoot with the balloon at the moment. He's going to work out whether he wants to shoot into the Duke or into the Warriors. It's the same ballistic skill to hit either of them. So I think Pash. Pash, what are you shooting into? What are you shooting into?
So at the moment, the fireball blasted 4 peasants off, so they're no longer scoring.
Yeah.
Drop bombs on the other peasants, so
Yeah.
they're no longer scoring. Now I'm shooting the balloon into his.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, yeah. So fireball went into the peasants to stop them from scoring in the center. Then the balloon stopped the other unit from scoring, and then he's going to be shooting into the duke now. This is, this could be bad. It could be bad. I don't know if he's going to rip through him. I know it's quite high AP, it's high strength, but it's depending on the rolls. Although the Doctor can definitely deal with this balloon next turn, but if he deals with the balloon, then he's not going to be able to deal with the Shigengans. So this is a lot of pressure that's just been put onto Luke. So he's going to have to try and answer this question of what Pash has basically just said. I'm in your deployment, you're going to have to deal with me. So they're kind of trading deployments. If the green light can push through that demigryph, which it might not. I mean, it's got a 2-up save, so it's going to be hard for the green light to be able to push through that. I don't know if it's even worth potentially moving the green knight out of there, not even charging next turn, and putting him with just outside of an inch of both of the cannons, so he potentially couldn't get blocked by the demigryph, because the cannon, especially in the wood, can't move that far. So that might be another play to save off next turn. So the cannons have got to move again, so they can't shoot. I'd say probably charging into the demigryph would probably be a mistake, I think. Just because you're going to tie him up, I don't think he'll be able to deal with it. I think all of the characters are going to have to come back to fight those Shugs. And the Pegasus are definitely just going to have to pop that down. The Doctor's definitely going to have to try and deal with some of this now. They've literally just applied so much pressure onto each other. It's kind of hilarious, actually. So who is everybody in the chat thinking is going to win? The Doctor or Pash? Especially after this last turn as well. So there's been a lot of pressure put on each other. How's it going, mate? So basically, a fireball has taken one unit of the peasants down below scoring. The bomb took the other unit down, and then he's just shot into the Duke.
Nice.
So he's just rolling for the shots now.
So we do have a bit of a Team England update as I've just done the rounds. There's a few sad faces out there. As predicted, Scott is not a happy boy.
No.
That is the one game he didn't want to play. We have Owen, reasonable, nothing happening. We have Steve Toll, not a happy boy.
No.
Things are happening. We have Sam Toll, nothing is happening. We have Charlie versus Jack, nothing is happening.
Yeah.
We have Keith Wilkinson, nothing is happening. But we do have one reasonably happy boy. Sam Freestone feels reasonably comfortable for another elf win on the day.
Nice, so it could be another high elf win.
Overpowered, I've heard.
They do need an nerf, right? So I definitely wouldn't assume anything. Don't get me wrong. There's been hyper aggression pushed up into the deployment zone, but Pash may have overextended. If the Doctor can actually kill some of these key pieces this turn, then he's going to be in for a really, really good round and a really good game going forward after that. But it's really dependent on what the cannons do, really dependent on what his heroes can do as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a difficult decision by what he does next turn, and also whether the Duke actually survives. Right, so it's going into... Right, so Luke's just planning his turn now. So Pash has hit the no-fly banner last turn, so unfortunately Luke cannot fly this turn. So his Paladin... Is it Paladin on the right?
Well, it's 2 Barons.
Is it the Baron there?
They're 2 Barons, yeah. There's no Paladin. It's
No
Green
Paladin.
Knight, 2 Barons, and a Wizard.
Oh, okay, right. So the right-hand side Baron on your screen,
Yeah.
basically he's got a 7-inch move now and no Swift Stride.
Yeah.
So that's going to be quite a long bomb charge for him to be able to get in.
Has he lost Swift Stride?
I think so.
He's not shot a cannon because he moved both cannons, so he'll still have Swift Stride. He just doesn't have Fly, so he loses 3 inches of movement on his declarable. Unless he shot a cannon. I thought you moved both.
We just thought you were cheating again, Pash. One of the cannons did actually fire.
Yeah. So he's -1 movement. He's got no fly and no swift stride, so he's a slow boy this turn. You'll only have a 12-inch march as well, so you can still get into in amongst, but it seems to be a game of backfield hunting. I think this could be small either way.
Yeah, the knife is are overpowered. They need nerfs. That's what we're calling.
It's just people not knowing how to play them, like Alex.
Calling for the high elf nerfs. Yeah, this is a thing. If Sam manages to get like a podium or fourth place,
he'll be fifth. Sam Freestone is always fifth at every event. Sam Freestone will be fifth.
He comes second behind me once.
The Fates
was in first edition though.
That's just a 5 upside down. He's always fifth.
Can you imagine if he does podium though and GW go, oh, obviously high elves.
We've got to nerf high elves. So we're looking to see where he's going here. I feel like Pash is going to just keep that push around there, and so it's one of the characters go down.
Yeah, so the Doctor is currently checking with lasers to see line of sight, see where the cannon can go, what it can do, whether charges are worth it, or whether it's better to try and shoot stuff with the cannon.
There may be a double hit on the balloon and a shug with a cannon, depending on line of sight.
Well, I mean, at that angle, I think you could probably triple or quadruple hit, I think, actually.
Well, monstrous creatures, so they would stop.
Oh, yeah. No, the little ones.
You could do if you...
Oh, no,
they're all
as well.
monstrous creatures.
Yeah, no, they are as well.
You could if you cheated.
Yeah, you could.
It's the important thing.
I always forget the little ones are as well.
If you follow the rules, you cannot, but who's got time for that?
This is Pash.
Not I. I noticed that Pash Ketchum has gone away. He identified that he was happy with his turn. He's in less danger. It was a cute move with the Empire captain, which I did pick out as one of my favourite tech pieces in the tournament. It's a cute move. It's whether he can pass a terror check.
I know. I was quite surprised that he managed to do that without having to move both cannons as well, actually.
It's 360, so the Empire captain gets skirmish rules, so he's actually really flexible what he can do.
Yeah. Quite like a dwarf on a bear. Like that. Quite good.
You can have Kislev. That's it.
Kislev ally for the dwarves. Right, so there's just some planning going on now, trying to work out what he can see, what can happen. So what I was saying before is I think Luke should not charge this turn.
I think it should reset. He can reset.
Yeah, just bring the green knight
elsewhere.
within. Yeah. I think he should bring the green knight down and then face him within an inch in between those two so that he can't be interrupted by him again. And then he's definitely got at least one or two.
The cannon can then move and then the captain fills that space again.
They can only move. The one in the wood can hardly move, though.
If he moves within an inch, he can either just move 2 inches away, fill space, or pivot to create space.
I know. I don't think you could. I think if you could get up through there, you could get to a zone where you wouldn't have enough movement to get up round. It'd be techie, but I think you could do it.
You've just had a whomping. That's not a bonking.
No. I think all the combats will be coming in soon.
It depends on how much they want to risk it. Is how confident is the Doctor in his barons to do the business? Because it's one bonk, and it's good night. Serene's Locket, it doesn't matter that you ignore the multi-wound. It's strength 10, AP 4.
Yeah, I'm just going to go find out if the Baron lost any wounds from shooting. 2 seconds.
So I think this is playing out as much as the poll said. It's very close, 52 to 48.
Right, so Pash just put his long room in front of my lawnmower. 6 combat rooms. Charge. I know that you're there charging. Right, that's
There is a glorious charge happening right now. The Yeoman Guard are charging the bonk machine.
Nice. There you get bombed.
Let's go! It's happening. There is a charge. Let's go! So the Yeoman Guard have charged into the Shuggy. It's happening. It's happening. That is the only charge that's happening, though. So I've just gone around and checked. The Baron only took 1 wound from all of the shooting from the balloon.
It's a 2-up save on it, so it's not unreasonable for it to. Who's marching? That's
Right, so
big. He didn't take the charge. He's failed the march check.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. You'd kind of like that Exile's Vow.
No, he definitely can't, mate. He definitely can't. Yeah, I think they are. Both of these players did exceptionally well in their first game. Both of them getting 20-0s. So the Dice Gods is going to have to pick one of these to win, I think. Unfortunately, with Luke failing the March test, that's going to be it's going to be big. It's very big.
You can't pressure the same way you'd want to.
I think Luke is going. So I'm going to talk quietly here because Luke is over this side. I think Luke is going for the tactic that we spoke about earlier, coming up and getting in to try and make a zone where the Demigriff can't fit into that area, which I think he can from going over there. I think it can be done.
But then the Demigriff can just charge Green Knight.
We'd have to pass a terror test there.
You wouldn't.
Oh, it is not higher unit strength, is it?
So it would be a fear check, and he has higher unit strength at 3 to 2.
Yeah, then it's fine.
So the Griff can just charge him. He is a tank.
Yeah.
He might lose it, but if he wants the cannons this turn, he can charge. There is the potential that when they maximise and touch into each other, that there may be a space to combat res out the Green Knight as well, which is what I think Pash is setting up with the Jade Warriors as well, that they're facing.
Well, they're facing his backboard.
Alright, these archers.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. So it's tactical. It'll be interesting to see how the game pushes on, because we are an hour and a half in and on gate turn 2, which be interesting to see how far we get into this, because this is 10-10 all over it at the minute.
Yeah. Like I think this is only going to get to turn 3.
Yeah. So it's Pash has been reasonably clever. If the pace of the game is slow, then you're lower risk of being in a position where it's really bad for them. Like, he needs to score, so pushing it is pretty good. It'll be interesting to see what chat thinks, who is going to win this.
Yeah. Well, have some memberships, everybody.
They're from me.
Yeah. So just gifting out some memberships. So there you go. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Let's see, got it. Let's see if there's any special favoritism. Because it was if Alex got it and I'd call shenanigans on it. Your best mate got one. Shocking.
Shenanigans.
So yeah, it's interesting. So he didn't go for the charge with the Green Knight. I think Pash may go for the counter charge with his champion if he wants his cannons to go. I think the pegs potentially could just live on that hill.
Which they probably will.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to do the work with his characters. The big swing is if whether there's a spike on the balloon and he pops the character, like just a rolling on a you lose a wound could be huge.
I think a potential really funny one would be those Yeoman Guards. Obviously, they are combat res 6, double outnumber,
Yeah.
So that could be relatively big as
Then
well.
they
Actually,
just follow into the balloon where he just loses it for a turn and then he makes him give ground and then done. He's going to lose one champion now. He'll lose the second champion next.
No, so the games are always capped to a 10-10, even if they don't finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 9-9 would be quite funny. I think that would force people to actually be a bit fast. Although I think if you're trying to do like the technical kind of stuff that these
Anyway,
guys
Jack
are doing,
Cropper, why aren't you playing your game? Call that one out. Play your own game. Stop heckling.
Yeah, you are already a member. Yeah, cheers, Alex. Cheers, Alex. How is everybody doing in the chat? So, for those of you who have just joined, this is Dr. Luke Blaxhill playing against Pash Pash. So, this is the battle of the YouTubers. They're currently playing very techily and.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Clearly, Pash has shown the fact that he is a younger YouTuber, that he doesn't know to say, smash that like button. Oh, Pash is coming in.
He's coming,
it's boredom,
he's
it's
coming.
chaos.
Like and subscribe. Not to this channel, though. All the other ones.
Yeah. And hit the hype button, yeah?
Yeah.
Hype button.
Hype, bell,
Notification.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Comments on Patreon.
Yeah. You'll have to send me the link to your OnlyFans, Pash.
Don't lie. You already have it.
I have to explain to the missus why I'm so into flans. Yeah, that's what it is.
I really hope they finish this game. I just can't see it happening.
I've got to put this one up here. I'm just going to leave that one all day. Where's my subs money, mate? Where's my subs money?
I'll give you some subs money.
Dave's law master. I don't want it. Keep your dirty money to yourself. So he's took the charge. He's going to win that combat. Obviously, it's whether he stays there. There'll be 2 combats.
I like that, mate. I like that. Are you trying to say that he's carrying the stream, Alex?
Yeah. It is a little bit.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Channel was nothing before the Beardlands come along.
That is entirely true. Can't wait to see the Cathay reinforcement rules. I hope
I'm
they're not.
slightly terrified.
Are you?
There's so much hope in the world that there's rumours Cathay balloons are getting nerfed, and there's so much hope. And I've lived in this world for 36 years now, 37. I don't even know how old I am. And ultimately,
Should have done it behind the rock, Luke. Then
I
you could have said you
foresee-
passed.
I foresee a world in which the new drop Cathay is in its own way busted and just replaces the balloons as the new thing. That is the world that we live in. Like, we're in the worst timeline for everything. Like, we've got Pash on the stream twice in a row. We've got Venezuela being invaded by Trump. Nothing can go worse than this, except for that Cathay release.
I think if they are ballistic skill 4, range 30,
There'll be ballistic skill 4.
there will be
They're
ballistic
better
skill
than a
4.
dwarf.
They
That-
don't.
we know the starting point is they're better than a
And
dwarf.
they don't suffer any penalties.
Yep, they're better than a dwarf. That's all we know.
Yeah, that's that'll be annoying. But I am hopeful that GW have learned from their mistakes.
They'll have move and shoot or something daft. Like,
Yeah, no, they have sold enough. Yeah, I really hope that it's nowhere near as bad as it is currently.
I just know. Deep down in me.
Cathay Iron Break is confirmed. Yeah, they're probably going to get a Troll Hammer Torpedo. It's going to be called the Dragon Hammer Torpedo, and it's
They
going to be
invented
amazing.
breaking iron. They were breaking iron first. That's what I heard.
Oh, mate, they definitely were.
So we're still slow at the moment, but
Just some noodling going on
just
currently.
noodling. We're going an hour and 20 minutes. I think we've got an hour left in the round.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be big whatever happens with this Shug.
Yeah.
I think so. It'll be really big. So for everybody that can't see, there is a Shugungan hiding behind
In it.
the balloon.
Does the Heavenly Beacon help with break tests? Because he's testing on an 8 double out number. I think he stays in there on average.
Let's have a look. Do you want to do the maths?
Oh, I mean, he physically can't because it's 6 and he loses by musician. Best he can score is 5 over the top of one of the champions, which is 6.
Yeah.
He's got base 6 and a musician,
Yeah, he's got him. Yeah.
so he will win, but then he'll be testing at neg 1, so on the 8s. It's whether the beacon gives him a reroll.
Do you want to check?
I am checking as
Go,
we
go,
speak.
go,
Fucking bossy.
Oh, we have Anthony going for Pash. I mean, it's really anyone's game currently. Like, they've both gone after the backfields. Pash has been hyper aggressive getting in there. I don't think that Luke thought he was going to be as aggressive as he was. Obviously, with the Green Knight coming into the backfield, a lot of people would have pulled back to deal with the Green Knight.
I don't think he has a reroll on it. I'm not sure. I can't find it. So that's panic tests, not break tests. So,
okay, that's pretty big. Yeah, that's pretty big.
but Pash will roll an 8. He'll be fine. Because he's not going to catch it, is the big thing.
Yeah, crazy. Right, I'm just going to pop to the toilet. I'll be back in a second.
Ooh. Daddy Dwarf is away. Let's have some fun while he's away. Let's all post our least favourite things about dwarfs, and I'll pick your favourite and leave it up as the chat. So this is the line I sort of suggested earlier with the cannon. He is going for the balloon and the shug. But are they the underdogs when the king of the punks is running them? That's the question there, forever the skeptic. Because it's going to be close. I genuinely think this is going to be very, very, very tight. He is really pushing those cannons hard. The Peg Knights are moving up. Yeah, it's... Yeah, it's going to be tight. I don't think it's going to go. The time is going to be the killer. I think the Bretts could win this. Bretts have got a good matchup into Cathay, especially if the Pegasus Knights can isolate a balloon on their own. But it's just not going to run time. Nice. We've got a 6-up armor save from a cannon there as well for the shug. So typical Pash. If you can't be good, just roll good. I agree with that. We're having a challenge. I think that Games Workshop will sell so many more Cathay models as soon as they nerf Cathay. Because there's so many people that love the models, but then just don't want to be that guy. The shenanigans, it's big. So we've got a double cannon hit, which kind of wastes the Green Knight at that point. It's sad. All that positioning with the Green Knight, and he just blows them up with cannons. Here comes the double one. So he's wounded one of the cannons. That side. He does not kill him. This is a sad day. Dr. Luke's Blaxhill has just been punked by the dice, sadly. The double cannon dream was there, and he failed to kill both, which is actually fucking good going. I'll be honest with you. Where are they? So yeah, it's going to be tight. I think they're going to be trading. We've got the combat now, so... You just missed sadness. Sadness for the Blaxhills.
Oh, what happened?
He got a double cannon hit with his cannon and failed to kill both of them. They are wounded, but they are not dead.
Oh, that's not good. Have you gone through the comments?
Yeah, been going through. I just asked them their least favourite things about dwarfs as we went through.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
You're welcome. Female dwarfs was the only good answer.
So
this is going to be bottom of 3, I think, if we're lucky. Maybe bottom of, not bottom of 2, it can't be. Yes, probably bottom of 2.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not much has happened. They've both been really techy with each other, so it is. It's taken a while, to be fair, but this is what you get when you've got like loads of skirmishes, trying to get outline of arcs and all this kind of stuff. Very technical game so far. Steve Toll is not doing well.
No, we had a feeling that it wasn't going to be going great for him.
He's not doing well down there at all. Owen, his game is starting to not go well. He's just lost his general.
That is not the best. He has been doppelganged.
the Timu Green Knight. That's massive shame about the cannons.
Yeah,
I always find that with cannons though, when you actually need them to do something, when you've got
yours are worse. You don't even get the +1.
Yeah,
You've actually got to roll a 5 or a 6. The majority chance of killing it, and you never do. It's even more frustrating, I think, when you've got the +1.
No,
because at least you it's only a 33% chance to kill this. This is like in the year 66.
It's so annoying. I don't understand GWO's strategy sometimes. Take the Merworm. I'm not sure we would sell, but he would spend 88 quid on them all with those rules.
Resin versus plastic, though, innit?
Yeah, like it's almost like they don't want some stuff to sell. Yeah. It's really weird. And sometimes they'll just nerf things because they'll go, oh, well, you'll just buy these other things, but then you just don't buy those other things. Do you know what I mean? So weird.
Buckle up, buddy. We've got another game today, and we also have 2 more tomorrow. This is a 2-day stream for the Masters. Yeah. So,
but this is the UK Masters. So it's the best players in the UK. So this is the top 24 players. Top 22, we're not playing.
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to play today. I got told no. You're streaming and you'll be happy with it. I brought an army. There's been drops.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically top 20 because Tom Carley's dropped and Mop has dropped as well, actually. It's the top 20 players that are smashing into each other. And
sort of. It's okay, but we're trying our best.
Yeah. I mean,
just check. Pash, is this bottom of 2? Top of 2.
Yeah. Bottom of 2, right. So this is coming up to the end of 2 now. Owen Kislev 2. Owen Kislev.
We want beer cavalry.
Beer cavalry?
Yeah, I'm empty.
Oh, right, I'll go get you a beer.
Nah, that's all right.
That's all right.
I'm sticking to 1 a game.
No, you're not. Right, I'm gonna go on a
We're
beer run.
In charge whilst we run through this turn.
Yeah, I will see everybody soon. Enjoy the Doctor.
When we've got a comms guys in the room and they're not even.
I know.
Shocking.
I might get Tom to come and chat about this game actually.
Tom. So yeah, we're looking at tents. I think these cannons are now very much in a bad spot. They are going to be lost. So it's how much can Pash get back? He's going to wipe up the core. It looks like he only gave ground with his character. There is another challenge in there. Does Pash, again, I must be obsessed with charging Cathay balloons. Like, is it worth the charge? Maybe. But there is definitely a charge with the Shogungan to go 2 in. I think Pash has baited those yeomen in. And it's whether he can actually kill the character with a balloon. He's already took 1 wound. He is a beefy boy, but he's only got 3 left. So it'll be interesting to see what points Pash can get out of this. Dr. Luke is pushing aggressively into the infantry and artillery of Pash here. So not a lot scored yet. I think we're at the point of near 0 points scored so far outside of objectives. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where we go with this. Yes, sir. Top 20 because me and Richie aren't playing. That's why it's top 20. I think it's conspiracy theories. It's been play tested. It's not. If you run a list with one balloon in, it's not that bad. It's when it's multiples. There's just a rule soup approach with the balloon that I think it becomes a bit too much. And then if you got the multiples of the balloons, that it becomes very problematic at that stage, unfortunately. Might be charging a balloon here, boys. We may be charging a balloon, which is interesting. If you want all of the shugs into those yeomen, it'd be interesting to see the points on those, actually, to see what he would get if he absolutely decks the unit.
Oh, sorry, I need to get this one down the bottom. Say hi to everyone.
Richie says hi. I know you don't care because he's not on stream anymore. So, the question here is whether Pash pushes everything into those yeoman guard to get some scoring to counteract losing his own infantry and...
Well, there's no one at the bar, so this is a nightmare.
That's convenient, isn't it? There's always somebody at the bar when I go to it for you, the last 2 times.
I know, weird.
Shocking
weird.
how these things happen, isn't it? We're going to have to go get me one beer again.
Right, so who are the top 3 overall? Where are we looking?
At the moment, it would have been Dr. Luke, Scott Reed, then going into Pash on 20 each, and then Scott for 18. Who will finish in the top 18? That is a wider question. I think that Scott's got the worst possible game he could have. I had Scott to win it, but there's one list here that will deck Scott.
And he's had to pull it round 2.
Yeah, and he's pulled it round 2. And his list isn't sort of built to come back from a deficit. So I think we're going to start seeing the March of the Vampires, unfortunately.
I think, although I don't think Charlie's going to get a big win into Young Jack at this walk.
He's never going to now. Jack's played that game so many times, he's just going to run away.
2 likeable YouTubers in a Pash. Although you can definitely see a Pash on screen now. He's going for it.
Once again, Baby does not have back. It's hard to see. So I need his list because I want to do some.
Fair, I do think that this tournament's really anyone's game at the moment.
So it's 135, so it'll be 260 playing into. This is just a straight up trade if they go this way.
Oh, so they're literally just trading at the moment.
So it'll be 300. 480 versus, what did I say, 365?
Yeah.
So they would still be on a draw. What I was looking at there as the maths is, because of the wizard in that unit of yeoman, Pash can just force that down, break it, scoring their points and the wizard, which will counteract the loss of his cannons and the Jade Warriors, where the Pegasus are going there. So it's actually, as much as both are pushing, they're pushing against each other in weak spots and not really scoring big. I would not be surprised if this game doesn't get to turn 4 and enter the 10-10 between them.
The problem is, the no-flyer ban is done now.
Yeah.
Which means that the Pegasus Knights can join up with the Barons, then all of that can go into something and start wrecking face. So if you can get like a double Baron into one of those shooks, and just keep doing the 2 at a time, smashing through, overrunning. Yeah. That's something that he wants to try and set up.
It's in Pash's turn whether he goes for the charge with the captain into the Green Knight and holds him up. It would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think there is ways for that Jade Warrior unit to reform.
Ah, cool. Cheers, man. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know if legendary is the right term. Camera flicker, damn it. But thank you very much. To be honest,
it's all right.
It's the stream definitely, the games. It's just awesome to see such high quality players. You're not going to like the answer to this.
It's not a fun answer to give. I'll be polite and say not very well. Not very well.
Yeah. It's kind of a funny one, but I do genuinely think the Warriors of Chaos actually need a bit of a boost.
My highlight him so far is Blaxhill playing to the camera, not noticing that he's not on the camera. These YouTubers, they just do it for the clicks. They just immediately see a camera and they want to be on it. It's instinctive for them. He keeps looking.
Also, as well, for anybody there, Blaxhill has actually taken his sunglasses off.
Yeah.
So
Things
he
have got
means
serious.
business right now. He means business. So the Green Knight is, if you look at the center of the right-hand side, middle of the board, right on the right-hand side of the two cannons, the Green Knight is right there, with Demigryph Knight just stood right next to him.
Yeah.
So that thing is going to be an absolute terror causer in the next turn, I think. It depends if the Demigryph Knight charges into him or not, I suppose.
Well, he is going through charges, so I don't know if he's declared it or not. It's the thing. Unless Pash is just going to once again just block line of sight with him.
Yeah. No, I do definitely agree.
Oh my. There's a rat alive. The rat is alive.
So a mop has just turned up. So he was meant to be playing in game one.
Feel free to boo in the chat. This is the reason we don't have rats in game one or at Masters. Boo.
I know. Boo. Boo.
Boo.
Drinking too much, mate. That's the problem.
It's bad for you.
I know. Far too much Skaven brew, I think. He's trying to say now that he's ill rather than...
It's illness. It's not to do with the several bottles of wine last night. It is just purely...
I must have caught something on the rim of that wine glass.
Oh, I've caught something. I've got a tummy bug. Why do I have all the symptoms of a hangover but not a hangover?
It was an assassination attempt because everyone was scared of the rat dominance at Masters. They were scared they were all going to lose to the worst army in the game. So they tried to take me out.
These people know.
Yeah.
But I'll let Jack jump on stream if you want.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, you were sabotaged by the underlings, obviously, mate. That is the problem with Skaven. Like, they just never let you rise to power, do
Clan
they?
Molder?
Yeah.
Poisoning? Or is it Eshin?
Yeah. It's because you place that Clan Scryer, isn't it? So it's the Clan Molder trying to take you out. Vying for supremacy.
Hang on a second. Did Dave know something about the law?
I know.
Look at this. I'm a new man.
Well done, mate. It's on the next
I want
quiz.
a
You'll do
point.
loads better.
I'll not remember by then.
One whole point on the quiz.
So we've pushed into the...
The Shugs have gone in.
The Shugs have gone in. As we have said in the quiz, it is Shugmanay for that unit of peasants of the Yeoman Guard are probably going to get bonked. I'm surprised he didn't actually go in with the balloon as well, get his impact hits, just start rolling on that, because he needs it to be dead. Be interested to see if he does make it dead.
Been brushing up on the lonely law that matters. Yes. Quick. Lord Master Day brides again. So yeah, it's just because you got many feathers to your bow, don't you, mate?
I do.
That's the thing.
Many strings to me arrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting to see where the push is going to come.
Yeah,
maybe this is the Ring of Jet trying to take out some 3 points with the Ring of Jet. Unless he goes Grey Knight, Green Knight, Ring of Jet, and Ruby Ring.
Yeah, so MJ, like, he has to, this is the thing, like, it's risky, but he has to do it. He does have a bonk in there, and then the two little kind of baby bonks in there too. So he can deal with it. It's just, if he doesn't, he's going to get combat resed out.
Yeah.
So it is risky, but I feel he needs to do it.
This is the hardest degree I've ever had. Nico fighting me corner here. Nico understands the specifics of the question. She was wet, and I'll stand by it. I deserve my point for that.
Nice. Well, you get to watch him play now. So obviously, everybody's seen pictures and some videos of some of his games and stuff, but now you're able to see some live footage of him actually playing, and it is quite an interesting game. I think now that the fly ban is gone, you're going to be able to see a lot more aggressive movement from Luke in this turn. Pash currently been able to stop the fly in the last turn, has been able to claim all of the agency in this game.
Yeah.
But then Luke, with the Bretonnian, should be able to claim a lot of that back in the next turn as well. Punks.
Punks indeed. And the glasses will come back out as soon as something happens that's worth punking.
Yeah.
I mean, a failed leadership test.
I mean, the Doctor has actually taken his glasses off. So
he has. It's pretty serious.
It is. It's a very serious game.
My missus would absolutely love the leopard print top. That is very much up Moore's street. So
that is entirely true. Right, so the balloon is doing balloon things.
It is ballooning. No, we expect it to get to turn 3 or 4 because you're all slow buggers. I got to turn 6 at every game at Worlds. You can too. Speed up.
Yeah, or just get tabled. Oh yeah,
it's much quicker if you get tabled like Richie. Richie never failed.
No, I always made it to turn 6. Actually, in most of my games, I wish I never got to turn 6 because it would be like that last cannon shot of turn 6 would be the one that killed my Slayers. Yeah. No, I mean it should be fine. Like there's a lot of games that are actually finished already. To be perfectly honest, it's just I think especially on stream
pressure, YouTube pressure. I'm not surprised by the lack of Night Goblins. Orcs and Goblins are in a weird spot. They're a strong army, but they cannot beat vampires. This meta, you have to be able to beat vampires and Cathay to have a chance of winning, and the Orcs and Goblins cannot beat vampires without like wild swings of things going massively in one person's favour. You should not be beating vampires with Orcs and Goblins, sadly.
I'm not sure what I've done.
You put a YouTube video up.
Yeah. I love a bit of technical difficulty. So there's only one Cathay balloon in this list. So it's one Cathay balloon, 3 shugs, 1 with a bonk, and then 2 like mini bonks, basically. So he's mainly just running around trying to kill stuff with the mini dragons. I would say probably almost everyone. I think if you didn't tech into vampires and Cathay, you're an idiot. I think
there's a few that just haven't, but then as a list haven't particularly tried and have come for more of a fun time than to particularly win it.
I think there's only like 2 of them.
Yeah, but outside of that, most are teching it. You've got to tech into everything. Like I've said this about Pash's list. There's 2 techs in there that I like, which is the Moor Shard for the Primal Herd game. But also, it is really annoying for Vamps to deal with.
That does only work on the double 1 miscast, not all miscasts.
It just forces the miscast on a double.
Apparently, somebody said earlier.
Doesn't matter the miscast. Doesn't matter the miscast. You want to force them to miscast anyway, so jobs are good.
That's why the miscast is miscast anyway.
They want consistency on spells, so stopping consistency on spells is a good thing.
Yeah. Strange woman lining bombs, distributing swords out. I know it's weird when you think about it, isn't it? To be fair.
He seems happy. The glasses are off.
Yeah.
He is no longer calling Pash a punk. They are having a genial time together, I'd say.
Yeah, no, I think they're having a really good game
drilling.
anyway, to be fair. Like, it's one of the quite nice things about this event is everyone just seems in really good spirits as well. Yeah. There's like 0 arguing, 0 shouting, and considering this is like top level of the game, it's just quite nice to see, actually. Like 0 arguing around, which is great. I mean, there's an easy answer to that with dwarves. You can't. But that's why there's only like 6 or 7 different armies here.
Yeah.
Because those armies that can tech into them are here. Those armies that can't aren't here. It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah.
And also luck of the draw as well. Like you've got Sam Freestone who's playing with the High Elves. He isn't particularly teched into either.
Yeah.
But he's doing all right.
I'm curious if just that is what is in the flask that Dr. Luke has been occasionally drinking from during this tournament. This is wild speculation in the chat. Wild. I'll not have it. No against my Luke. Less of that, you punk.
I mean, if that's what it is, I want some. Afternoon, mate. How's it going, buddy? You okay?
So, yeah, we've finished movement, I believe. Photos happening.
Yeah, so the photos are coming out. So there will be a Luke battle report for this that you'll be able to go and see on his channel. I can imagine that'll be out in the next couple of weeks. Probably quicker if he wins the tournament, I can imagine.
So this looks like the Ring of Jet has gone off.
Right. So Ring of Jet is off. Oh.
That is a lot of sixes.
Oh.
That is 4 sixes.
Oh, that's pretty big. Right, so he's got to try and pass this.
Oh! That's a Ring of Jet.
Oh, that's big. That's real big.
Don't be good, be lucky.
Oh,
He has
that's a
just-
Green Knight tonked out of here.
I did just say it's his turn that he should have rung of Jet, the Green Knight, and he has. Woo, woo, woo. I'm sure he's pretty upset that he didn't do that with the Baron now. Jesus.
Yeah. Better lucky than good, right?
Right, so that is a.
That's savage, that. Jesus.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only problem with Skaven. I think as well, if it's your first couple of games, if you're using an army that isn't one of the good armies, you're probably always going to struggle. Like, I think when you're first getting into a game, you shouldn't expect to win fridges anyway.
We're consistent with Team England duties is that you learn more from losing a game than you do from winning it. So the more you get your head kicked in, the more that you sort of learn little elements of play that just make you a better player going forward.
Yeah. Like me specifically, like I always try to play into red. We call them red matchups, which is games when you can't win. And I always try and put myself into those.
Yeah.
So, like, I could go probably 2 or 3 months without winning a game, but playing a game almost every day. So, yeah, you've just got to...
Is that the actual Jack Cropper who was sat in the room playing Jack Cropper?
So that's Jack Allen.
Oh.
So, you know the Jack-offs? This is the other Jack-off.
I was so confused as to why aren't you playing with Jack and off in here? That was wild.
Jack. So, Jack, we have a special
guest.
Special guest for you. Come say hi to Jack Cropper. Come around.
Come around. All the way. I've made room.
Yes, proper.
So we have a cheeky Jack Allen. How's your game going, mate?
Oh, same as last game. Tight, technical.
Yeah. Right.
It's gonna come to like I'm gonna have to charge in last turn, so
Yeah.
see how it goes.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's like dealing with Steve at Worlds. You don't have to do anything.
So this is where Jack Allen ends up getting tabled, where he could have got a 10-10. But he is playing against Keith, so Keith is probably one of my top picks.
Don't feed Keith points whilst I've got my guy losing.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jack Allen's amazing.
Yeah.
I love Jack. Although saying that, we do love the Jack-offs. So, Jack Cropper, love you, bro.
So, Green Knight's down. That's big. We've got the combat.
15 shots from the big thing of this general.
Yep.
What if it's too late to parlay? I don't know. I think there's still a plan.
This looks spicy as well here, boys.
Oh.
Luke
Right.
is currently getting ballooned. He is not. That is disgraceful.
So slightly off camera, Luke was aggressively attacking his hair then. He did not enjoy that. The balloons are balloon things right now. Oh, this is a lot of AP2 saves. So Earth and Ramparts going through now.
Oh! Nice. Cheers going either way here.
3 5 saves. Mental. Statistically, some would say unlikely.
Yeah, but then so does losing the Green Knight to a ring of jet. So swings and roundabouts, some would say. Swings and roundabouts. Now, I'm just going to go for my break. See if somebody's at the bar since this little bugger.
There was literally no one there. And the other bar's not open.
I got the first one. I got the second one.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, actually, to be fair. Right, so they're just discussing a rule now about whether you can impact hit into unit champions or characters. And it's just unit champions. You can't impact hit into characters if there is over 5 unit strength there. So you can only impact hit into the unit champions. Is that going, Pash? Is that going into a unit champion, yeah? Yeah. I don't think so, to be fair. Like, he is a really good player. At the moment, there's just a lot of really good rolling going around. Like, statistically, the Green Knight shouldn't have died to that Ring of Jet. But this is a dice game, right? Like, but he should probably grow one, I think. Definitely should. So of all of the FAQ changes, like, I honestly, I don't know. Like, the problem is, last time, all of the rumours just turned out to be utter pish. So I don't know if I believe any of them. And also, the French YouTube channel that shared loads of those leaks, Games Workshop could have easily changed all of those so far, because obviously those were, like a month or 2 months ago. So they easily could have changed all of those, like, because they didn't want the YouTubers to get that. So I just don't know. Like, for me, I'm just really hoping that they just bring back balloons down, and then it will just make Cathay a lot more of an accessible army for everyone to play, because you wouldn't be that guy playing Cathay. And I think it'd be really nice to see a lot more Cathay armies at tournaments, at local games, local clubs as well, where people aren't, like, annoyed to play at you, and we don't have to, like, self-comp as well. So just to see them brought back down a bit would be quite nice. And also raising some of the weaker armies too. Like, I think like dwarves need help, elves need help, probably Warriors of Chaos need some help that isn't dragons as well. If they could just get a little boost in some of their bits too, and then just kind of like evening up the board, I think that'd be quite nice, I think. No, not allowed. Yeah, beard darking though. Beard darking. So after this last turn, who does everybody think is going to walk away with this game now? It's a pretty big swing with the Green Knight going. That means all of Pash's backline is going to survive, and those cannons are going to be able to fire. One of them has still got 2 shots as well, because it hasn't used its overloader yet. So who do you think it's going to go for? Do you think it's going to be the Doctor, or do you think it's going to be Pash? It's he's managed to impact hit the unit champion out as well, so it's pretty tasty. Like, it's not good. It's not good. I think the Doctor, unfortunately, is on the back foot currently. The Green Knight really needed to do some work down into those cannons to be able to get the points from all of those stripped out. But I don't know. I still believe that the Doctor's a really, really good player, so he can pull this back. But this currently is looking like a slight small loss. Hello. Yeah, no, it's fun actually, to be fair. I mean, I'm literally just spending my entire day watching people play Warhammer, and it's watching my friends play Warhammer as well, which is awesome. So I'm literally just spending a weekend with my mates and just watching some games and chatting some crap.
Me too now, because...
we have a Skaven. All right, mate. How you feeling?
What's the crack? What has led?
So the green.
Pash versus Blaxhill.
So basically, they both got a 20-0 in the last game, which brought them up here to play against each other. And yeah, it's been quite unlucky / lucky. There's been some crazy stuff going on. Very high positional game, not much contact. Green Knight come round, been very positional. Managed to ring of jet it, kill the Green Knight. So this is the in third turn. Managed to kill the Green Knight. He's got 3 shugs into a big unit yeoman. The yeoman charged down into 1, managed to pass his leadership test, which he's double outnumbered as well. So auto winning into, but pass the leadership test, give ground, and then the other 2 shugs went in. So yeah, it's not particularly that good. Luke unfortunately now has no scoring left on the board as well.
What mission is it?
So it's strategic locations 2, and with special feature in the centre of the board as well. I know. Oh, we have a Dave back with mega points. You know what? I genuinely, I think you're right. I think we are missing out on our own brand beard oil. I think. Yeah, you're not drinking anymore, Jack.
Georgie would kill me. I don't think I fucking stomach it anyway.
This one's from
I think in his list he does have 2. I think he's got the. I think so. I don't know. I'm going to have a look at his list again, I think, to be fair. I think he was just trying to get rid of one of them, I think. Oh, no, he would have done the challenge last turn, actually. Would have done the challenge last turn. So there wouldn't be any challenges. There wouldn't be any champions there to accept challenges anymore.
There would have been. So that's Yeoman Guard.
No, because
but he impacted him.
No, they've done a round of combat already.
Yeah, but there's 2 champions in Yeoman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now there's none. Now there's none.
No, so
Ash gave me yesterday.
The Scottish Kit Kat.
So, just for specifics on it, that unit does have 2 champions in it. There was a first round challenge. However, the second Longma going in did impact hits and killed the second champion. He was in base to base. Now, just for the chat to see, it turns out there was 3 bar staff on at the bar. So, Richie's just a tight bastard. Well, I got served no bother.
Well, there was none there when I went there. So it would be good to see the game swing a bit more for the Doctor. I think it's just going to be down to dice now, yeah. I think. It's going to be dice positioning. But we are at a point where the banner's not on. He can fly. He's got a lot more agency now. He's going to be able to pick his battles. Those yeomen are dead. There's nothing that you can do about that.
It's the thing. What the Doctor wants to be is locked in combat with stuff now, because that balloon can swing it. He tanked it on the Baron once. It'll be interesting to see if he does it twice. He has reformed.
Yeah. I think it will. Obviously, once we get into the Doctor's turn in a second, there is going to be a lot of death, I think.
Yeah, I think the cannons are gone. The Jade Lancers are probably going to take a charge. It depends on if the pegs can get in.
Yeah.
There's no terrain, actually. The water's further away.
Yeah. So this isn't our event. We are we're only streaming it. This is run by the UK, which is the Wales, Ireland, Scotland, and England Masters chairs, and then it's hosted by Forgotten North. And basically, it was voted on that we're not using renegades for the rules here, just to keep it more in line with Gabe's Workshop. Yeah. So that was part of the fact that it was all voted on by the players.
It's different areas of the country in the UK. It's a bit strange with renegades. Some areas have really gone for it.
Yeah, so the south was like really. So the south and the Midlands have really embraced it. The north, not so much. But everyone kind of like
grudgy.
Yeah. So everyone kind of like plays their own kind of comps and stuff, really. But that was what was voted on by the top 40 players at the time. So it was all it was democratic anyway.
Yeah. I feel like Nico is picking a fight with you at this point, by the way, because he's loving me and he's loving Jack, and he's sent no love your way. Yes. Nico needs to sort himself out. He's going to get a grudging.
I can't see him; he's too short.
Yeah, it's true.
Did she offer you a drink?
She was asking if he felt better.
Oh.
So yeah, back to movement. Is the Green Knight back?
The Green Knight
is back. Like Jack Ward, you get rid of him once, and then he comes crawling back out of some sort. You've not skittered anywhere.
Oh, there you go, Bruce.
you'd be a very small amount of filling if Nico's in the sandwich, innit?
Yeah, I know.
That's when you're running out of cheese, a Nico sandwich.
I know. So the Doctor now is trying to work out the best possible positioning for that Green Knight. I genuinely,
I think he's coming back up there.
yeah, I don't know. It's probably.
The interesting thing here, so this is where we start to see, like, if Masters level play, if you look at positioning, you could potentially have a cannon left and just deny the points with a fleet.
Yeah, yeah.
So fleet, redirect fleet, and then set up the counter charge. So this is an area of the game that people don't understand or utilize enough, is that you can run away when something charges you.
Yeah, so I think
Like, that cannon is 100% dead if that Baron gets it. But then if you flee, it forces him to make a decision as to whether he goes into that. Now, it depends on angles.
I think so. Talking for the comment Maximus, I think critical things that they need to do now is Pash just needs to keep applying pressure. The Doctor needs to start taking out the backfield. The entire battlefield needs to flip and go in an S now.
Yeah.
Blaxhill needs to take out all of Pash's backline, start spinning around, and Pash needs to keep applying pressure and then chasing around. But then the Doctor needs to ensure that he doesn't get caught. So it's really important now. And then trying to get it. So once they get into turn 6, they can jump back round and try and claim the objectives. The Doctor's main objective now is to stop Pash from scoring at the end of turn 6. I mean, they're not going to make it to turn 6, but
No.
the end of turn 4.
I think the big thing here is whether there is enough time in the round once Pash should just ignore the pegs. He's never going to get the pegs. What he needs to look at is, can he control that central objective? What has he got to control it, which will be the Lancers, which are particularly good at doing it because they can drill into marching column and just go miles, 24 inches on a march. They can get there. It's going to be...
He's right. The Green Knight definitely has a beard.
Nah, he doesn't.
Like a little pointy
lives
one.
in a forest,
Little pointy
hangs
one.
around with elves.
Definitely has a little
Nah,
pointy
it's
beard.
not a beard. That's a mustache that's fallen down his chin. It's John Dale.
Hey, you're right, mate.
Hello, John.
So genuinely, it's just trying to work out like the international events for me personally. I'm going to be trying to streaming some of the bigger ones around the UK, but to play in person, it'll just be international ones, and then we've got Leeds team event as well. So just lots of team stuff.
Only one I am committing to go to is the Forgotten North narrative.
Oh, nice. To be fair,
It's a place I can go where I can hide what I'm doing in the background, because I do have a few new spicy ideas, but I was hoping to potentially bring them today, but then we were like, no, we need to keep them secret, keep them safe.
Yeah. To be fair, I am actually playing in a narrative event as well. It's a one-day in Derby, and it is Dwarves versus Orc and Goblins. So I am playing in that in February. So that one as well. So that should be good fun.
It's Derby as well, because that's drivable as a one-dayer for me.
Yeah.
Is there tickets available?
There is.
I could potentially have a chat with the missus.
Do it, man. Do it. The thing is, like, we practice so much. Like, we are absolute tryhards. So we don't really have time for loads of singles and stuff as well. And it's a conversation with your partner as well, right? Where it's you either go abroad, do tournaments, represent your country, or play in singles. And practice with those lists and stuff. And I don't have enough time to practice with singles lists is the problem.
Yeah, I agree. It's Nico with his dwarf Bretonnians again.
Oh, right.
So even when he does Bretonnians, they're short.
You should get the new Highland Miniatures ones.
I think he has.
Mockings. Oh, amazing. There you go. You can have Alex's ticket.
Ah, easy.
I mean, he was meant to be coming.
Does that mean I've got to take dwarfs?
No, you can take
I'm going to take Gobblegeddon for the fun day.
Gobblegeddon. Right, so Luke is trying to plan what he's going to do, trying to work out if there's dangerous terrain in the forest. There isn't. So he's trying to plan for a charge through into the cannon, and potentially cause that to flee, and then charge into the one behind is what I think he's going for. Right, how much longer have we got left in the round?
Not a great amount of time. What's the timing on the round? Do you know, Jack? I think he's just.
So half one.
Stop trying to be us cool.
Is that half three?
Could be, yeah.
I think
Got it in our
we've
chat.
only... Yeah, we're going to go get Mock to go check now, but I think it's only 15 minutes or half an hour left in the round. I'm not
It's not been
entirely
a
sure.
huge call.
I think it should have been called by now, though, if it... How long have we been streaming for?
Round 2 is 15:45, so we've got 32 minutes left in the round.
Ooh,
So
32 minutes.
definitely not enough to go through a full turn cycle here.
No. Which is fine. Which is fine. Oh yeah, Mark's coming up as well to the
Nice.
narrative event as well, to be able to play on the side of him. So
I'll
Nico,
bring
we've
the
got
night
35
goblins.
minutes.
I'll have a
mate.
chat with more.
Yeah.
Because I can drive that in a day.
I've been on the 1 week.
32 minutes. We already got there.
And
Yeah.
it's 10 to.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's not what I say on the pack.
10 to 4.
Yeah, like I love the Marauder stuff. I think it's awesome. It's really cool. Like the models are awesome. Like really nice sculpts. I'm looking forward to them kind of redoing everything. Actually, it's just going to be nice. Like because they are keeping them in theme as well. Like the Marauders do genuinely just look like better versions of the old models, which is just awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that going forward. Like really excited. Black Sigil, how's it going, mate? You okay, buddy? I hope you're well, mate. I can imagine this is quite early for you, isn't it?
Thank you for the question, I believe, in the quiz of the year. Did we get one, Black Sigil?
No, we didn't get one from Black
Well,
Sigil.
why the hell didn't you send us a question, Black Sigil Studios?
I know, too early in the morning
Shocking.
for them. I am Team Orcs and Goblins Steve from Jack Cropper. I know.
I've heard rumours that he's a power gamer, at which point, of course, he's playing Orcs and Goblins, the strongest faction in the game, mate. I'm going to bring my new worlds list to that narrative event. Because it's a narrative event, nobody will believe that it's actually a list.
Oh, legend. Thank you very much for that, mate. We'll grab a pint now. Thank you. Right, I'm going to go. Is anyone there or are they gone?
We've got pints.
Double part, though.
Okay. I've bought 3 in a row, yeah. Well, technically, Alex has bought 1.
So, do you want to answer who's winning?
At the moment, it's very much in the way of a draw.
I don't think so.
Well, the Green Knight points, it's going to be 11-9. I think Blaxhill
it's the scoring is the issue.
if the Yeomen go, those can take the objective, and it depends on if it ends this turn or not. So it's Blaxhill's active turn, so depends on if they get another run around. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, obviously, Pash has been scoring.
Yeah.
The Yeomen have been scoring, but the Yeomen are going to get dropped down.
Yeah.
But
There's not enough rounds to make it relevant. You've got to be like 300 points to get it round. Green Knight is quite big. That's 135 in this comp. If it dies.
and the Yeoman Guard will be gone.
Yeoman Guard will be gone. This is smacking of an 11-9. If
It depends if Pash
he
can
can
get to
get
the
the
center
cannons.
objective as well.
yeah, well, that's basically without the center objective because he can just swing in with the Peg Knights and score that.
Yeah.
Although unless it's core, it's not. It's just unit strength proximity.
Oh, it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be really good. Go. And that was.
I'll have to bring the Night Goblin
Hey,
Death
you're on,
Star
mate.
list for that.
Right. Yeah, just bring something funny. I'm bringing absolute bollocks. I'm bringing like Dragon Company and stuff.
Nice. I shall not bring the Night Goblin Death Star because that was actually quite fighty.
Oh yeah. Just bring fun stuff. It's a narrative event, mate.
I'll take my list from New
Cheers,
Year's
mate.
Day.
Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hope you're well.
Is that $20 Canadian?
It is,
It is.
which is better than normal $20.
Is it now? I was about to
Probably.
make the opposite joke.
I mean, it's all,
there.
it's, all, it's all Monopoly money.
We've just been given 36p. Thank you, Blaxhill Studios. Canadian dollars.
Everything's better than pound, to be fair.
No. Can it be true?
Everything's better than
Wait
pound.
for the Australians to start sending us dollary dues.
An Australian cent would get.
Yeah, so I think this is inevitably going to be tight. There is a peg character coming into the rear of something. He's not charging, he's just moving into the rear. It'd be a shame if something turned around after this combat with the doppelganger, maybe. It's maple syrup money. Valid. The amount of money I've put into the Canadian economy through maple syrup. It's one of the joys I can have. I've got no sugar in the usual diet at the moment. So
to be fair, that is
natural
one of
sugars are
my
fine.
favourite thing. Like, I'm so excited to go over to Canada to go play Warhammer and eat real maple syrup straight. Like, I'm super excited.
Oh, there's a lurking Nick around the table now.
Yeah, there is.
Looking sassy in French.
Yeah, we started to gather people actually walking around to look at the game now, which is pretty cool.
So the Pegs have charged the Jade Warriors.
They have. They need to get rid of that scoring.
Yeah.
They need to get rid of that scoring. Cannot have the points disparities.
Can be limp noodles into this, though, is the problem.
Potentially, I think they'd be okay. I mean, the cannons have fled, right?
It's one attack with them. That's Furious charge at 2, but then they're into a 3-up save.
I think the cannon fleeing and then the redirect into the skirmishing demigryph was very interesting, I think.
Is that the Frontier Axe?
Probably. I can imagine it is.
Yeah. The problem he's going to see is sequence in this combat, because if he does the Peg Knights first and they Fabigo, the Peg Knight going to hit his Duke and it'll let him reform onto the objective again. He's not going to stop him. And potentially let him get away as well.
First goals are coming in. Some hole 1. 12-8.
Nice. That's right, we're one for a
Okay.
moment.
Yeah.
We have our first win so far. Sam Toll has managed to win with his vampire counts 12-8.
Keeping it tight, keeping it consistent. As we
Yeah.
said, small wins.
Yeah.
This one, they started early with the 20s, but now they've been dragged back quite quickly. If this ends at 10-10, then they're both within 6.
Yeah.
It's the joys of winning big early means that you're playing into the big hitters as well.
Yeah. What are you saying now?
Hard to maintain.
At Masters, you're expecting everyone to be big hitters, right?
But as Nick Boucher said, proved some are bigger hitters than others. Poor French gentleman.
That's just what happens when your dice doesn't work, though, isn't it? To be fair, when your luck runs
And
out
you
of the
charge
casino.
24 inches up the board into madness, into getting charged in every arc. It's probably unwise, but
I like the tactic though. It just didn't work out for him.
Didn't work out,
which is a shame. So apparently, 20 Aussie dollars would get us 1 pint.
Are you sure?
Is
it's 19.50 for the 2 double pints. So
these aren't double pints. We're just really little.
It's the first time I've ever been called little.
There you go, mate. There you go.
So kind. I've been dying. Thank you very much there, Richie. I'm trying my best.
You on the Manjaro?
No, I can't afford that shit. I've got a plastic crack addiction. Can't afford that. Every time you get 100 cuts, that's new, man. That's a new mini.
I know. Yeah. I find it really funny. Like everyone who collects Warhammer, it's like you get like 100 quid, you're like 80 quid on Warhammer.
Yeah. Oh, Blaxhill, it was a joke as well.
Oh, mate,
legend.
You're a hero. Honestly, you didn't have to send it anything.
Never take me seriously when I say
just a
anything. It's my job to be on stream, just to heckle. But yeah, it's going to be interesting once they get to combat. I think if that unit of yeoman break, which they very much could do, then it allows him to then turn around and potentially charge that Baron.
Nice.
Which would be bad times. There's the potential for the sequencing to go wrong here for the Peg Knights, which I'm trying to say a bit lower because if this is actual game stuff, think about your sequencing, boys and girls, because this could be massive. Why did you just...
What?
Decent. I'll throw a dice at you.
I've just sent a message from you, Nico, to Jack. Right. What's going on? Right. So freeze to hit, hatred.
Hatred.
Ah. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, only one miss. Frontier Axe going in. Here we go. 2s.
So it's 3 wounds on a 5-up, 5-up.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, that was big. That was really big. So the Frontier Axe didn't manage to kill the Demigryph. Although that was almost retribution for Blaxhill rolling the 3 5-up wards earlier.
He's alive.
Oh. It's getting intense now. So he's right. Oh, he's running his attacks in. Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, so he's got 2 wins from the stumps.
He's following.
Yeah, I was going to try and kill him in the next round, but if there's going to be a next round, that was pretty bad for Luke. Luke needed to smash through that. So the Cathay is actually Jade Fleet, so they can have the...
It's a mercenary that they can bring in.
Yeah.
It's part of my tech of the day.
It is a fun bit of tech of the day, and it's working really well. The fact is managing to hold up that...
it's a 2-up save. 2-up, 5-up. He's a tanky boy.
Yeah, no, I'd 100% be up for that, mate. Literally, just drop me a message anytime.
Is this the Blaxhill collab video that we've all been waiting for?
Well, to be fair...
Build a list, because it worked so well for Mountain. Let's do the same for Blaxhill.
No, to be fair, I am hoping to go over to Canada and Northern America and go play, to be fair. At some point, anyway. I'm hoping to go, like, end of this year, middle of this year, something like that. So it'd be quite nice.
Yeah.
I do want to get on the channel, to be fair. It should be good fun. I do love it. If anybody hasn't seen Blaxhill Studios, go check them out. Really, really cool battle reports. Awesome guy as well. Really cool.
If anybody's seen the previous round as well, it's quite a big deal that he's not killed that captain, because it does mean he can't get Ring of Jetted.
Yeah.
And that just did 1 shot of Green Knight. So that Baron could drop.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, to be honest.
Doesn't have a ward save anymore.
On the plus side, we're not seeing like a full Cathay domination because of any like overpowered rules or anything. This is just coming down to dice, and I love that kind of stuff. Like this is just pure dice now. The fact that they're all saving awards, the fact that everything's getting like it's good. I like this kind of game.
Pash. 3-up armor and a peg, yeah. Barding, heavy shield
awesome.
barding.
They're really cool. Unsub and sub straight away. That's what we like. Hit the hype button.
Make a new account and sub again. And then do it again for shame for asking that question.
Do it.
We want ghost accounts subscribing to him.
Yeah.
It's that good.
Make 10 email addresses.
Yeah.
I mean, don't do that because it will tank his views, but yeah. Yeah, ring a jet into the Green Knight. I mean, to be fair, statistically very unlikely to kill the Green Knight, but things happen. Like we were saying, it's a low dice game. Anything can happen. Like you see,
it's the positive of the comp is it's not common anymore. So there can only be 1 ring of jet.
Yeah.
Don't
even get me started on that game. Don't even get me started. I was watching his stream yesterday when he was playing with gyrocopters, and I dropped in, and he was just like, "Oh no, Richard says he's going to shout at me." I was like, "Yes, I am going to shout at you, actually." Nice, man. I just can't be asked to edit him. That's the problem. Like, I just don't have time. I'd love to do battle reports.
Realize you're bad.
Well, yeah, this is
the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. So the game has been going for 2 hours 40?
Yeah, we've got 23 minutes left.
Oh,
on the
220 then.
timing.
Something like that.
If it's 10-2 on the round.
Yeah, so it's almost there. We haven't got too long now. Hopefully they'll be able to get another turn in each. Would be quite nice.
They're not going to get another turn in each.
It would be good.
It would be good, but they will not. I would be quite impressed if they get this turn finished in the 23 minutes we've got.
I need to get someone to bloody edit my videos. It's a nightmare.
Challenge
Honestly,
with
it's a
the
nightmare.
mage.
It's a nightmare. Why is the mage challenging?
Because he's got nothing else. Try to limit the damage of the Longma. It's going to die anyway, so...
That's... Oh, he saved one. Saved one. So I'm watching some Bretts get bullied now.
Oh, no, it's the Baron. He's going to try and kill and blow him. This is the live Sixel.
This is the Baron with the kill and blow. Here we go. On the
Ready,
Sixels.
boys? We're ready for a Sixel.
Here we go. Here we go.
Who will be the punk?
Oh.
He's using a coin.
Right. So here we go. Just needs
Are
one
we going?
six.
Believe in the six.
Sixels. Oh, there's a six. Oh,
He's got a six.
It's big. It's big. It's
Punks.
big. I mean, if anything would say, Pash just got punked.
Might do.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, this is big. Oh. Big.
Just to say, a minor sequencing error there. In the first FAQ, it did state that the multi-wounds has to go first.
I mean, we expect this kind of cheating from a Scotsman, though.
He'll take his one at that point. For shame. For shame.
We always enjoy a sixel.
Yeah, we do enjoy a Sixel. I brought my sunglasses just for a Sixel.
I never roll sixels, unfortunately.
I do. But mainly when I'm using the Kaplan blade is what I found at the New Year's Day event that we had. Every time I roll for it, I go a 6. Which is great.
Yeah,
I killed my own character with it.
I just never roll him. Yeah, game's been going well. So basically, the first probably 2 hours of the game were very much positional.
Yeah.
It's just two skilled players zoning each other out, and then the damages started to come in. So yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Yeah, unfortunately there was no dwarf list, so there was a dwarf player.
Potentially be a Blaxhill win here, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, there was a dwarf player that did qualify to play Masters, Tom Bradley, but unfortunately his partner is ill, so he had to stay at home with her, which is entirely fair. Family first. It's always family before Warhammer.
There's no Slayer lists because people actually want to win the tournament instead of just ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah. So a Slayer list wouldn't win the event, but what you could do is piss off everyone that you play against so they can't win. Which
Just
would have
be
been
a kingmaker and be like, I will let you win.
Yeah, that would have been my plan if I was playing at this. I think I just would
Buy
have
me
bought
a
like
beer
20
and
Doom
I'll
Seekers.
move closer to you.
Yeah. I'll run through this dangerous terrain until I die.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank you much. Hope you're enjoying
You
it.
ain't seen nothing. You've got another 3 or 4 hours of this madness, my man.
Yeah. So we've got the last game's going to be coming as well. So that one's going to be even spicier than this one.
Or less spicy. We will find out.
Yeah. You're probably.
We can't promise more spice.
No.
It says round 3.
I don't think any of the Irish have made it over, actually, to be fair. Although saying that, the Irish meta is very different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. Very, very different. There's a lot of... so we've got quite a few of Scots down.
Yeah.
None of the Welsh have come up either, actually. I know Bryn did qualify, but he couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Steve Cole just got 15-5.
Yep, that's not as bad as we thought it would be. Scott.
Ed Fawcett, close order Ed, 20.
Expected.
Oh, so news in, close order Ed just got a 20-0 into the Dark Elves. So that is a nice return for Ed. He is now up to 22 points.
It's a bit of a swing.
It is a bit of a swing.
In the Cathay off, Mao Ying won. I don't know the score yet.
Yeah.
Win for Adam Harper.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. Oof. I don't remove mold lines. So I've got one of my mates.
Scrape it with whatever item I have in my hand.
Yeah, so famously, I'm actually really, really bad at modelling. Like, I really enjoy painting, but modelling,
And then he got into Games Workshop stuff, and it didn't change.
No, I'm like famously bad at it. So like a few years ago, like this is probably about 10 years ago, when I was paying some 40k, I had like a Necron army, and I fully painted the Necron model, and I left a bit of sprue on it because I just thought it was part of the model.
It's just deformity. It's fine. You're modelling.
Yeah. So annoyingly, we are picking just winners, and it doesn't look like he's going to win this game, which is a little bit of a shame. Hopefully he does.
I feel like the big bobbin is dead.
Yeah, he's playing against the TK Bobbin, which is...
It could be a Tomb King Recaf list next, which will be a treat for me, because it is as techie as you can possibly get. But when it gets something and it starts rolling, it is horrific.
Yeah. So the bar does do hot drinks. We have decided to drink brown water, though.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to get a coffee.
I mean, beer is technically a hot drink at one point in its life.
Oh, yeah, it started out hot, right?
It did. And it cooled down. It's fine.
Which is always good. Yeah, 20-0, he did really, really well. So Ed managed to do amazingly in that game. Fair play to him.
And now, because Scott got 20-0'd, they now have to play each other again, which Close Order will love.
Mold lines add character. I completely agree. I knew there was a reason why I liked you, mate.
It's just texture for speed paints. That's what mold lines.
Yeah. They just make stuff look better, I think.
Yeah, lovely bit of Xenophil with the mold lines.
Yeah, why wouldn't you leave the mold lines on? Unless they go down the middle of the face, actually. That's trying to get rid of that one. In all seriousness, I do actually get rid of mold lines now, to be fair. I know why you've asked if they do hot drinks. Yeah, sweet man. We'll grab him a... What he's drinking, actually. I'll find out.
Grab us a tenner.
Yeah.
Donate to his channel, mate.
Yeah, I'll grab him something. Obviously, he doesn't drink alcohol, so I'll work out what he's drinking, and I'll grab him.
We'll get him something
Cheers,
what
mate. Thank you very much.
Jack was drinking last night. That seems to be fine. You all right?
Oh, here we go. Mold lines prevent the speed paints.
It just keeps it in its lane.
Yeah, pick up a dry brush nicely. They do, mate. They do. Adds character. It does, mate. It does. Whoa. Grudging. Absolute grudging.
True, though.
Maybe.
So we're building here, I think, by the looks of things, the Yeomen have followed up. They've been took off the movement tray, which is slowing things down a little bit. I don't think Pash is, with 15 minutes left, going to actually get to the combat phase where he's going to get those. So this may actually be a Blaxhill win here.
Possibly. So, yeah, we might actually be looking at a bit of a turnaround in this turn. So it could potentially...
Is it Pash to go? So you'll have to be quick.
Just news in the two Scott Reed lost 12-8.
That's actually massive.
Good.
That's a big result.
Yeah,
Scott Reed, 12-8 loss, which my face, surprised. He would have been looking at, a minimum of 18-2, 17-3 in that matchup.
Yeah.
A 12-8.
Oh, nice. Jesus.
Scott has done really, really well in that.
Yeah.
That is the direct counter to his list.
Yeah, did really, really well. Like Chris Cousins losing as well on the Cathay off. That's big. That's
it
really
is
big.
So,
bad day for Chris.
Scott got caught out by a TNP.
Yeah. So we are drinking mega pints
Of Tenants.
Of just Tenants. So it's just an ale. But yeah, it's we've got double pints, which is quite nice actually.
We're near enough the Scottish border that Tenants becomes acceptable up
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's fine. It's basically just brown water, but I like it. It's good. I do have 3 bottles of
In
Bugman's.
honour of Pash, we're drinking Tenants.
Yeah. I've got 3 bottles of Bugman's in the car though that I picked up from Warhammer World, so happy about that one.
So yeah, I guess it's going to be close here. Like we're
Yeah.
potentially using the captain if we get to that combat phase. This is Pash. I think Pash has to speed up maybe, unless he's been doing the math in his head, to try to force it through, because the Tio has called time. It's got 13 minutes to get through a full turn sequence. So it'll be interesting to see what happens and what he can get. The pegs are off the board
Do you
again.
prefer our beer cold or room temperature? Now.
Do you want me to take this one as the beer snob?
Yeah, because my answer's as long as it's wet, to be honest. So you go.
So Blaxhill Studios, I don't want to throw shade at you, but for context, the ice cold beer, is entirely there because it reduces the ability to actually taste the beer. So if a beer is talking about it being cold, it means the beer is immediately shit. So Americans throwing shade at the British for drinking warm beer is because our beer tastes good enough to actually drink it warm. So if you drink good beer, you can drink it room temperature and it should taste amazing. If you drink ice cold beer, you're drinking absolute piss. Because once it's warm, it'll taste like shite. That's how beer works. So don't throw shade at us.
Put his credit card back in wallet.
I'll not have it.
Legend.
I'll not have
Legend.
the colonies talk about our beer. Not having it.
Rat bastard, you missed something off. So room temperature, but in a nice cool room on a hot day. That's what you want, mate. You missed the hot day. That's the one. Or snowy day, actually.
But there is a direct correlation between temperature and flavour. Warm beer tastes good because it tastes of beer. Cold beer tastes of cold.
Of course.
Yeah, because that's why they've got fucking frozen mountains on the logo. They put it through frozen pipes to make it as cold as humanly possible, so you can't taste how bad it is. Simple.
So I've got my mum on stream, everybody. Beer or Warhammer? It's both.
It's beer hammer.
Yeah, it's beer hammer.
Beer hammer.
Yeah.
You should know this, Belinda. You should know. I'm still waiting for my invite to the Spanish chalets as well, Belinda.
No. So the correct answer is Bob and neat to remember American beer. It's like making love in a canoe. Oh, that's amazing.
I want to see the follow-up to that.
I mean, I'm not American enough to get the reference.
I know. Why am I in a canoe?
Love it, love it. All right, so he's moving up. He's going to try and claim the center objective, sure.
Yeah.
The knights are off the board, aren't they? The Pegasus knights?
Yes, pegs are off the board. There's nothing that could fight that center objective in time, so Pash gets center objective. Did he rally the cannon? Maybe.
I'm not knocking it, mate. I'm just too European. That's the problem.
I just don't have a canoe. And my future brother-in-law builds canoes, which is a whole other conversation about masculinity that I just can't handle at this point. But so yeah, I think this is going to be tight. We're not going to have time to go through the full sequence.
Ah, okay, right, okay. I get it. That one went straight over our heads, mate. To be fair.
Why are we making a canoe? This is going back to Brass Eye as well with the good behaviour canoe in prison. So yeah, we're going to be close. We've detracted as well because it has been a bit of a slower paced game, as expected, between two good players. But I think the cannon has rallied because he's turned it around. Since when has a Canadian had a hot take? You live in a frozen hellhole.
It didn't even say sorry after.
Just shut it. if you'd thrown pancakes at me, I'd have been like, you know your pancakes are better. We can live with this. But don't throw beer.
I'll bring some over, mate. You can try some real beer when I come over. I'll bring you some Bugmans. oh. Got 5 up ward. Passes.
Strikes last. We did. I've only had a couple of pints so far.
Only a couple. Right
Only
now.
a couple more.
How's it going? I mean, I don't want Canadian beer. I want maple syrup, mate. I'll swap you beer for maple syrup. There we go.
I did have a maple syrup porter once, which was decent.
Ah, nice. Yeah, fair.
There's not a killing blow. Is he about to get Monkey Kinged?
Oh, you have a question from Boris, mate.
I actually can put it on. It was part of the conversation in the Italy tournament is neither the Italy or Belgium shirts fit. Italy does after the new diet.
My Belgium shirt
does, but I do look like a sausage. So
mine doesn't, because Nico is the size of an elf.
Yeah. Have you seen Boris compared to me? I can get into it.
That's doppelganger, 10 wounds.
Oh, rough. So Doppelganger has just done 10 wounds.
I feel like he's going to have a sore head.
Oof.
This is a bonk.
Yeah. So he's just got bonked. We do love a bonk on this channel.
Yeah, he just got bonked through a Baron. That swings it again.
Yeah. So that was looking like a Doctor win last
No,
time. But
Baron's dead.
Yeah, Baron's dead now, so he swung back round.
He tried to go for the HKB to push score and then got bonked. 10 wounds. Monkey King's Paw, don't mess with the Monkey King's Paw.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like the thing is, the statistical probability of doing that many wounds with the monkey paw is actually
It
quite
happens
low.
every time.
Every time.
Like
Every time, like anyone uses against me, they
unless
always roll
I try
double
to
six.
do it, then it never works.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I can't remember what it was, but Rambo did the the statistical probability of rolling a double six through MR2 and then rolling double six again, and then you failing all your saves, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But everyone does it every time. It's crazy.
It's the numbers, me versus Scott with the quadruple terror fail on lead 10.
Charlie just beat Jack Cole.
Oh.
We don't know who's ahead at the moment, but that is a big swing getting a Baron. I believe that Pash has lost a Baby Shug and a Cannon and his Jade Warriors.
Charlie's won in second.
Yeah.
Charlie's got 1,000 tournament points.
They've got to declare.
Yeah, I think Pash has just got this now.
I think Pash is ahead because of the central objective as well.
Yeah, it was super tight in the last round. I thought Luke was going to come through with that last turn, but
It's an unwise charge. Don't charge the Monkey King. It's too high risk. You could have rolled a 6. So could he. He can delete you as much as you can delete him. You're just playing who gets lucky at that point. I'm not a fan of that move, but I think we'll have the Recaf list coming in.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we might be heading into undead territory
We
in
are.
the next couple of rounds. Did he?
Who?
Nicky Bucket.
Yeah.
Your protege.
But that's a favourable matchup for him.
Yeah. It's the damn balloons.
It's the damn balloons.
Yeah. Well, interesting enough. So the balloons, all they've done in this game so far is
Kill peasants.
They've just deleted peasants. So they've just been going around killing the scoring.
Yeah.
Which I mean is a viable tactic in this game because then it stops Luke from being able to score anything. But they haven't done too much to anything that's actually important, really.
So they are calling on time here as well.
So, yeah, no, they are for the rules, but they have been comped down to a point where I think Bretonnia was on a very similar level to them in this comp. This game could have gone either way, honestly. Like, Luke was honestly winning until a second ago. Like, and I generally don't know what to call it right now either, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. I think they're going to talk. I think this is the end of the game now as well. I think that Baron dying has potentially sealed the game, but obviously we don't know. We don't know.
Some free students lost 14-6.
We just had some news. The Chaos Dwarves managed to win against the High Elves. So the High Elves unfortunately did not win, but at least some Dwarves won.
Yeah.
So we'll take that.
Some say the best dwarfs won. Some like me.
How much did Nico pay you to work, William?
Nico.
Hey, Nico, don't give him the money. That wasn't even wet. That was a dry finger because Jack is a coward.
Used all of his spit vomiting.
He did, yeah. Throw it up before Masters and bottling it.
Not sticking around for the games later on. Yeah.
So I think they're just finishing up.
Yeah, so they're just working out who can possibly get her to score it. I think Pash can potentially get there.
I think they're at a point where Pash is measured from the actual tower, not the centre of the tower. The judge has just given it to Pash, but then they're still discussing, I think, is what I'm picking up here. There is an oof. I think is the correct call because he is within 6 inches of the objective on the board.
Yeah. There's a giant oof, actually. So they're just working out scores now. This is the end of the game. Everybody,
we're going to have Pash on twice in a row for you.
We are, yeah. So who do you think
Pash
has won this game? Those of you who've been sitting there watching it, who do you reckon's got it? I potentially think it's Pash, but please let us know in the comments who you think's got this one. Right, so there's working out points, how much you would get for the Green Knight, and then kind of working through at the moment. It could be a big one, to be fair. Like, I think whoever's won this has got potential chance to be able to win the tournament. Yeah, I think so as well. Like, I think he's managed to squeak through.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
It's going to be the objective, I think, relatively tight. The pack, I haven't got up. I don't know if you're getting half points for the Green Knight with him killing him once.
Yeah, I think it doesn't have to be dead at the end of the game.
It could be with them not having the charging early. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make room for the eventual winner once it's decided.
Yeah. Pash, it's worth checking with the TO about the points for the Green Knight, whether it's dead at the end.
I don't know if it's in the pack.
No, that's what I'm saying. For it might not be. Oh, then yeah.
So with them, how the dead stuff in them, is it half or a quarter?
Quarter. Yeah. So we're just trying to work out how much everything is at the moment. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, just working through now. Obviously, there's specific comps to this event, so we're just trying to make sure that we know the exact points cost for everything, whether the Green Knight gives away any points, because some tournaments it gives away points when it dies. So just working through that at the moment now. So what's the casual list? Did those Peg Knights flee off the board, pursue off the board? So they pursued off the board. The casualty list we've got is the Yeoman died, the Baron died, the Peasants got dropped down so they couldn't score. I'm pretty sure another unit of Peasants died. On Pash's side, genuinely not that much died. to be perfectly honest. So it was one of the cannons, one of the Shigengans down as well, and the Demigriff and the unit of Jade Warriors as well. But then again, it's all dependent on who gets the central objective as well. Like, I think Pash has managed to get it, but then I'm not sure because Luke has a unit near it as well, so we'll have to kind of wait and see. So for the Green Knight as well, in some tournaments they have it so the Green Knight gives away like half points, like the first time he dies, but I don't know if that's in this tournament or not. I'm not entirely sure. So normally we do wear them once kind of like the season starts. We don't actually have the 2026 t-shirts yet, but as soon as that starts, then everybody will be start wearing them at tournaments and stuff and kind of representing out. But at that point, everyone's got to behave, right? So the Bretonnians, that was Dr. Luke playing the Bretonnians, and Pash is running the Cathay. So yeah, no, he didn't bring Brett. It was Dr. Luke Blaxhill that brought the Bretonnians, and it was Pash with Cathay being a horrible person. Right, I will get them to in. Right, do you guys? Right, Pash, do you guys want to come in and who won, by the way? Ooh. Oh, this is it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. Oh, this might be a big upset actually. Oh, so they're just trying to work out what would happen if they carried on through, I think. Although the game probably should have been ended there rather than trying to work out what's going on. So I'm not sure why they're doing this, because the game should have just ended. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, yeah, you're 100% right. Someone will get a warm beer, and that will be me. I will be drinking some warm beer in this room. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, at this event, so the Green Knight was nerfed to he couldn't charge when he turns up, which is a lot less of a feel bad if you're playing like an underpowered army. So if you're playing like Empire or like Dwarves, I would say Chaos Dwarves, but I think Chaos Dwarves are actually quite good in the current meta. If you're playing something like that, or like Wood Elves or something, having a charging Green Knight coming out is just pretty rough. So they've kind of brought that back, reined it in a little bit. So I don't know if it gives away any points in this tournament. Right, they're just working it out now. I mean, the game was pretty slow, so I can imagine the point scoring was pretty slow as well, to be fair. Sorry about this, everybody. I'll get you the juicy details really, really soon. Still don't know who's won, actually. Yeah, I know. They're a fucking nightmare, aren't they? To be fair, I'm really hoping that the balloons get like absolutely hammered. Obviously, they're not as good in this tournament, just because you can't take loads of them. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if that's what's happening or not. To be fair, I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't know if they're turning it up or just working out what potentially would have happened, but then obviously just stopped the game there, but then potentially talking about what would have happened afterwards. I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest, while they're just totting up points. Yeah, like it's a real shame that they didn't get to finish the game. I think it was the problem is when you're being filmed playing as well, there's a lot of pressure to be super technical and getting every angle completely right, not making a mistake when you're on stream. So there was that level of pressure. So you're going to see more people not actually finishing their games because everyone's trying to be super, super precise, not make any mistakes because there's people watching you at home. And like hundreds of people potentially, if the stream goes on, there'll be like lots of people watching, right? So it's a lot of pressure, and you can see people kind of slowing down and just making sure they don't make any mistakes at all. So that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I think we are going to get into like Vampire and Tomb King territory in the next couple of games, though. So hopefully we get some more exciting games coming as well. They've been fun so far, definitely. Well, I mean, free for me so far. I haven't actually bought any, which is quite nice. I do have to get some more rounds in soon, though, from the donations. Obviously, got to go get one in a second as well. Pash, have you worked out the scoring? Oh, is it 10-10? Right, so everybody at home, that is a 10-10. Can you guys come in and talk through? Right, so Luke Blaxhill and Pash are going to come down now.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes, right. They're just going to come down now. So that is a 10-10. Right, so I will leave you in the capable hands of Luke and Pash. Right.
All right.
Well done.
Hi everyone, we're back in Blaxhill. We are in the house here. So that was really intense. I think we had a lot of shenanigans, a lot of movement, a lot of really precise stuff, and a lot of face-offs. And basically, it ended up with a draw. I think given another turn,
I think Pash had more to gain from a final term than I did.
there could have been more. But then again, not big points.
Probably not.
Probably
You
only
might have-
maybe like 1 or 2 points.
You may have got to 12. I was also 150 ahead as well, so you may have got a
Might still be in a draw.
12, something like that. It was there were a lot of 360 in it. There were a lot of skirmishers. You know, the Longmas all ganged up on my guard. That was quite precise. The guard did hold.
Yeah,
They were kind of quite lucky.
they did well.
I mean, there weren't I don't think there were any particular massive moments in the game, really. I mean, it
Not
felt
really.
like it was big.
You got
when
Monster Slayer off. That was fun.
I know, but it was only 150 point
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
I yelped and whooped like I'd sunk a Chaos Lord. But it was
I got a
150
doppelganger off. We both got nice stuff.
Yeah,
It was good fun. It was good fun,
Killed my thing.
Yeah, very tight game. Given another couple of hours, maybe we would have been able to manage it. But hopefully another time.
All right.
All the best.
Cheers.
Thanks so much. Cheers, everyone.
There you go. Moral victory there, punks, because some 150 point margins give me a win. Anyway, not this one.
Well done. Right, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I will end this stream in a second. Thank you so much. Yeah, proper tense one. Like, I think if that had gone on, it would have gone crazy towards the last turns. So thank you so much, and I will be putting the next stream up probably in about 5 minutes, actually. Like, it's kicking off real quick in a second. So I will see everybody soon. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, which will be literally in a minute. So see everybody soon. Bye-bye.